Cake Squad. Ain't nobody on here right now, so I guess this will be for the replay when I do my introducing myself. I am now Mrs. Hanson to you. Okay. So I did put questions and answers with Miss K because my name is Kavisha, but my name is now Kavisha Hanson. So let me see. I'm trying to get this thing get set up right. Damn. I'm back in the house, y'all. I'm back in the building. In the building. And it's kind of like sideways. That's weird. But I got to get everything together because this was the studio. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. I don't see no chest, though. So, I don't know. Let's see. I hope that y'all can hear me. But my room is real dusty. I haven't been here in a long time. I gotta dust and clean and get the studio back together. Miss Hilarious. I say my name is Miss Hanson to you. Yes, I gotta get this studio back together, y'all. But I'm still looking kind of sideways. I don't know. But I'll try to fix this thing later. It looks like it's right when I do that, but let's see if I could put something right there. I be liking shit right. Y'all know. Y'all know how it is. I be wanting it to be right. Right. Oh, I look so happy. I'm telling you, man, joyful. Always. Like, you gotta be happy in your bad times. Like, no matter what. You can never let nobody steal your joy. You know? Because people will do it. So, I got a pregnancy glow. I ain't nowhere near pregnant. Don't start no messy shit now, because I ain't nowhere near pregnant. I got an IUD. So if I get pregnant, that means I meant it. I meant to do that. Okay, no, I'm not in Ghana. I am home. Y'all see the KK squad in the back? I am home in the studio. Finally. Woo. When I tell y'all Ghana will take something out of you, Ghana will eat you up, chew it, and spit your ass out and say, go back to the U.S. Ghana does not play. I think all Africa like that for real, because I'm seeing everybody coming home. Y'all notice that, right? Everybody coming back to the U.S. I'm telling you, because it will take everything out you. I can live in the U.S., and I spend a lot. I spend a lot of money. I can live in the U.S. and spend the way I spend is crazy how I spend. But I could spend like 2,000, 3,000 maybe a month. That's a good month. It's spending 2,000, 3,000. In Ghana, 10,000, 15,000 a month. That shit is sick. Just to live like you do in the US, you gotta spend that much. Just to live, like I know people go over there and be like, you can live off $1,000. You can get an apartment and pay $1,200 a year and live off $1,000, but you won't be happy. So why steal your joy? Why take away the things that you used to live over there? It makes no sense to me. So I be trying to live like I live here, and it is not. It's not a good one, y'all. 15,000 just last month in 1 month. That's US $15,000 a month over there. So I just got a house. I just got a house over there finally. So that takes away a lot of burden that I had. That takes away all the rent and all that payments and stuff. So that's good. So I have to do a video about my house. Did I bring any snacks to Ghana or did I bring any snacks back? Now, y'all got to understand me with the snacks. I don't eat snacks. The snacks was for the kids. But let me tell you, I do eat ice cream. And the ice cream is so different. The ice cream will melt in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes is done. You can throw it away. It's melted. The ice cream seems fake. Y'all know how when y'all go to Golden Corral and you get the ice cream that's in the machine and put it on your cone, how it melt real fast? That's how that ice cream is. It seems fake to me. So that's the only thing I would eat. But as far as snacks, they don't have our snacks. Like you can find some stores that might have some gummy bears or some candy like that, something like that make you remind you of America, or some Pringles. But Our snacks are not over there. So I want to get into the questions and the answers, y'all, because I got 10 questions, 10 top questions that's being asked, and everybody like, you owe us an explanation. You need to tell us what's going on. I'm like, damn, what y'all pay my bills? Because everybody asking me. I might be lopsided, y'all, but I'm telling y'all something wrong with this thing. So everybody just like, you need to talk to us. You need to tell us what's going on. We need some answers. We need the juice. Oh, that, yep. Then I got engaged while I was still married. So everybody got questions. So I took the top 10 questions and I'm going to answer them. We got an hour, just an hour power, y'all, with Miss K, question and answer, because my husband is about to wake up. Y'all know how it is over Ghana. They wake up early, 5 o'clock in the morning. They be up. I'm telling you. He about to be up in a few minutes. So I wanted to just do an hour on here and answer these top questions. Okay, so we going to go with number one. Number one, did anything change my perception about Ghana based on who I was there with? Okay, so that's a yes and a no. Okay, so when I went with my ex-husband over there, he's real timid and real quiet. So I was basically wearing the pants. I was the one that was in control of everything. I was the one who did most of the research. So I knew when people was trying to scam us, when people was trying to get us or whatever. So I'll be the one to be like, you're not doing this. So I kind of handled everything, and he kind of fell back and didn't take control of the situation. So in that perspective, it was different because this time around, my husband is from there. He won't even let me open my mouth. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to let you lead the way. He'd be like, speaking in his language. He speaks 6 different languages. So whatever language they need to speak, they speaking it. So mostly Gado he speaks, but he speaks Tree too, but mostly God. So he's speaking in the language, and even that I forgot what they called it. It's kind of English, but it's broken up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So even that, and then I understand what they saying when he speak that, and when he speak Tree, I understand what he's saying. But he'll be speaking to them, and they might be like, okay, it's gonna be 500 CDs. He'll talk them down to 300 CDs. I'm like, okay, do your thing, save me some money. So this time around, he takes the lead. I chill. I lay back, and it was comfortable for me because I'm like, I really don't have to do nothing. I don't have to say nothing. I ain't got to talk. I ain't got to run my mouth. Sometimes I might jump in and be like, hold up, boo. Let me tell this. Let me tell him my piece. But then, I calm down. So with that, it was the same. But as far as people getting over on me, I think, well, with people getting over me, nobody really got over me this time because he was the one that was talking. They ain't gonna get over on him, and he don't play that. But people still did stupid shit and said stupid shit. Like they really, really pressed about the mask, and I don't like masks. I don't want to wear it. I can't breathe. I don't want to deal with it. So if we walking through some place, let's say we walking through a breezeway, and they like put on that mask. He like, man, fuck that mask. Look, I rubbed off on him real bad because like at first he was like, okay, I put my mask on, and he like, yes sir, type situation. And then I'm like, man, I'm not putting that damn mask on. Fuck that mask. And then he come through the breezeway. He mad. I don't know what you mad about. He said, cause nigga told me to put the mask on. So he like, man, fuck that mask. I'm like, okay, we ride or die, Bonnie and Clyde out this motherfucker then. Look, we about to take over Ghana. So he's real cool, He's real cool and laid back. He act like an American, and so we kind of vibe a lot, So as far as that, it did change my perception because I didn't see all the corruption and the bribery and the extortion and all that because I was there with him. So and even the last time I met him when I was with my ex-husband, so when I met him, I didn't see that either. So when we went to the art center and stuff like that, I didn't have to worry about it because he took control of everything. Thank you. Okay, number 2, why I moved so fast into a relationship after my divorce. Okay, so I was trying to explain to this girl today because she had asked me that. You know how, y'all know reality TV. How you got Love and Hip Hop and all them crazy reality shows. When they filming the show, You don't see it. You don't see it till after the fact. They done been filming, and you like, oh my God, she pregnant. She done had that baby 6 months ago. That's how it is. So it's like long time ago this stuff was happening. By the time you seen it, you thought it was something that it wasn't. So with our situation is we was done a long time ago. We was done a long time ago, like 3 years ago. I was like, okay, I'm over it. I'm filing for divorce. I filed for divorce like 4 times. Then I was like, okay, I don't want to be in this relationship no more. When I tell y'all it was a toxic relationship, and I didn't really want to, like the last time when we went live and he was talking, I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you speak your piece. And it kind of made everybody look at me like sideways, like, oh, you doing that to him, you being mean to him. But I didn't say nothing about what I was going through. So what y'all see on the outside, y'all see us talking and y'all see us laughing, he on the screen, you think everything good, but you ain't been in my house. Because everything wasn't good. It was all bad. I was going through hell. I know you're confused. We're going to explain the situation. Just calm down. Okay. So I was going through hell. When I tell you I couldn't be me, I couldn't be myself, I had to be something that I wasn't. And I'm used to, like, I want to be myself. So whenever we would break up, I get to go out and have fun and turn up and be the Kavisha that I am, and not have to sit here and just yes sir type situation. So when I was with him, it was like no makeup, no perfume, no dishing, no take shower once a day. Like, this nigga had me stuck. Like, you go outside, be back in 30 minutes. You ain't back in 30 minutes, you must be out fucking a nigga or something. Or I couldn't dress up like I wanted to, no tight clothes, or I was a hoe or a hoochie or a prostitute because I want to wear tight fitted clothes. It was like everything was a problem. Everything was a problem. If I said, okay, I don't want to wear no drawers today, I want to wear my outfit with no drawers. No, you don't wear drawers. That's sluttish. You know, like, it was like always putting me down. I was just miserable as fuck. He never told me that I was beautiful. I never got compliments from him. I didn't even know he knew how to say the word beautiful until I heard him saying it to somebody else. So, because I never heard it. Now, I was with him since I was 12 years old. So, all these years, and to not hear my man tell me that you look beautiful, it's offensive. And then he'll be like, okay, if I complain about it, he'll be like, oh, you look cute today. Like I'm a little girl or something. You look cute. That's something you tell your 2-year-old, 3-year-old, not your wife. I can, if you don't believe me, I can show pictures, because like y'all know I'm proof queen. You want to see something, you want to believe me, I will show you, because people be like, oh, you lying. I will show you everything. I don't have to lie about nothing to kick it. I got pictures starting last year, because he wouldn't take pictures with me. We'll go like maybe once a year, take professional pictures. But as far as your phone and let's take this picture right here, he wouldn't do it. And then when we started doing it last year, it was like I was begging him. And then I was trying to do YouTube and I was trying to do TikTok. I had blew up on TikTok, and I was asking him, look, get in the TikTok video with me, because I feel like if you do a TikTok as a couple, you will blow up faster than doing a TikTok as yourself. So I would try to do TikTok videos with me, and he'll be looking like he don't want to be in the video. And people started seeing it, was like, damn, why he look like that when y'all do this video? Why he always looking like he don't want to be in the video with you? And he was like, oh, I'm not a video person. So then I was like, okay, well, forget about it. And then I went and started doing YouTube. So I would do videos here and there, but he was like, okay, I don't want to do that either. So then I was like, okay, well, let's take pictures. I see people taking pictures online, couples and stuff. And every picture, I lie to you not, every picture, he never touched me. Never touched me in a picture. It's like I'm his homie. I always felt like I was a nigga. I was his nigga. I felt like, you know how homies be. Look, we gonna handle business together. We gonna roll out together. We gonna drive out. We gonna talk about cars. We gonna do mechanic work and shit like that. We gonna fix houses and shit like that. I felt like a nigga. I didn't felt like a wife. So I was like, well, damn, the whole wifey shit went out the way long time ago. So when all the times that we would break up and I would talk to other guys, it was like, bringing more drama into it. So as soon as he would come back, because I would always ask him to come back, and as soon as he would come back, he'd be like, "Oh, you was talking to another nigga." I'm like, "What you expect me to do? Shit, the nigga was giving me more attention than you was giving me when I was with you. So what the hell?" Like, and people on the last slide was like, "You're not supposed to talk to another nigga. You still married." We do a lot of shit we ain't supposed to do. Shit, don't judge me. You know, people always just trying to judge you, about everything. And people call me and tell me the craziest shit. And I be like, damn, I understand, I get it. I don't judge nobody, about what's going on. So it was real toxic relationship. My kids begged me to get out the relationship, even though that's their dad. They was like, "Please, you deserve better than that. Leave." I remember with my 4-year-old. I remember just like it was yesterday. My daughter, she's 8 now. 4 years ago, she was in the car with me in the back seat. I was taking her to the doctor, and she was like, we was listening to Donnell Jones, "Where I Want to Be," and she said, "Oh, I like how he sang it to that girl. Dad should sing like that to you." And he don't sing like that to you because he don't even love you. He just love us. And if I was you, I would have left him a long time ago and went back to DC. And she was 4 when she said that. And I looked in the back like, hold the hell up. Even my 4-year-old can see it. Stevie Wonder could see I needed to leave that relationship. Long, long, long time ago. And then the PTSD was getting bad with him waking up, getting mad at me for no reason, fighting me for no reason, leaving me, packing up, taking his shit for no reason. And I'm like, damn, if I drink the rest of the Kool-Aid in the refrigerator, you gonna roll out on me? So I went through hell. And so when I got a chance to see what heaven was like, I was like, why not? And it's not like I didn't, because I think this was another question. Another question was why I didn't. So I didn't get to that one yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump out there and answer that question then. Why I didn't look for love in America opposed to going out of the country looking for love. I wasn't looking for love. I was actually looking for freedom. And when I kind of stumbled across this situation that I'm in right now, kind of stumbled across it. But I've digged out there before. I like when me and Kevin broke up, it was times where I went out there and I talked to American men. And American men was the same shit that I was going through. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna leave this 80 to find a 20. You like, so it was like I was going through the same shit with the niggas out there. So I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna be gay, but damn, I just rather be by myself if I want to do this. Yeah, so it was just like the guys that I was meeting, they wanted money from me. I don't know, when people see me, they just see dollar signs because they was like, gimme, 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 gimme. I done had niggas ask me to buy them car, give me $3,000 to start my rap career, give me this, I need a house, I look good in this Mercedes Benz, can you buy it? So it was like, damn, soon as I get off of taking care of this nigga, I gotta go out here and take care of another nigga. So I was kind of like done with it. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. So that's the reason why I went to a foreigner opposed to American, because the foreigner, when I first started talking to him, I didn't talk to him to be in a relationship with him. I was talking to him to help him get in a better situation with coming to America. So it wasn't for me to marry him. It just so happened that we fell in love after talking to each other and getting to know each other. So then it was like, okay, well, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. So that's how that happened. So I hope that answers your questions of why I'd rather be in heaven than be in hell. I ain't got to deal with the hell no more. And I feel so free. Y'all don't know, when I think about all the stuff I went through and how I was just like in bondage. I was just like in a box. And I'm finally broke out the box. And every day I wake up and I say, damn, I'm glad I ain't got to go through that shit no more. Attitudes. I'm glad I ain't got to go through that shit no more. Niggas searching through my phone and all my shit. I'm glad I ain't got to go through that shit no more. Nobody cussing me out, calling me bitches and treating me like shit. When I tell y'all, don't ever be in a relationship like that. Don't ever be in a situation where you're not happy, period. get out of it. That shit will take a toll on you. I was sick the whole entire time I was with him. The whole entire time I was sick. I told y'all I had the IBS messing me up. Do you know since I've been not with him, I have not gotten sick at all? At all. It's like IBS was a thing of the past, and it is no cure for IBS. So dealing with that, and I didn't even know. I'm gonna tell y'all because I'm not gonna talk y'all head off about this. But my friend, I had went over her house. This was last year. I had went over her house, and we had went to Chipotle. And I don't know if Kevin had left or something. He had did something because I wasn't even allowed to go over my friend's house. I wasn't even allowed to talk on the phone when I was with him. So I think he had went out or something, did something. So I went out with my friend, snuck out, went to Chick-fil-A. I mean not Chick-fil-A, Chipotle. Got some food. I was eating. I was like, okay, I'm sick. I need to go home. She was like, okay, just drop me off. So I was dropping off her to her house, but I had to throw up. Because this particular situation, I throw up at least 4 to 5 times a day. And I'm on the toilet for at least 6 hours a day. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go right now. So I went to the bathroom and I was throwing up. And she came in the bathroom while I'm throwing up. I never had this situation happen to me. So she came in the bathroom while I was throwing up, and she started rubbing my back, and she was like, "Are you okay? You okay?" I was like, "No, just give me some time. This will pass, cause I'll throw up for about an hour, and then after I throw up for about an hour, it's like it never happened, and I come out like I can take a shower and get dressed and be outside like I wasn't sick this morning." I said, "So just give me some time," and she was like, "No, I'm gonna give you a bucket." So she started giving me a bucket. She started cleaning the throw up and all that, and I was like, damn, is this what people do for you that care about you? Because I could have sworn I have threw up in front of Kevin over 1,000,000 times, and he ain't never even been to the bathroom to see it. He was just like, are you done yet? Let me know when you're finishing it. And it ain't so he could come and clean it up. It's so he could stop hearing that shit all day. So I would have thrown up so many times around him, and he never lifted a finger to help me clean it up, pat my back, wipe my head, tell me ask me am I okay. None of that. Throw up in the middle of the night for acid reflux. He sleep, not talking to me. I'm having a baby. I'm in labor. This nigga is playing on his cell phone, playing video games while I'm having a baby. Like, I've been through hell. When I tell you I ain't never been on a vacation before. I've never had a fucking proposal. Never had a wedding. Never had a damn dinner date. A damn, Valentine's Day. Never. Never been Valentine's Day. And I told myself a long time ago, because when I was young and I was in school, growing up, I was real big. I was a big girl. So I was like the biggest kid in the school. I was probably like 200 pounds when I was in the 6th grade. So by me being big, back then, big was out of style. Boys didn't like big girls. They liked the skinny girls. So you was big, they thought that you was unhealthy, overweight, and get the fuck out of my face. So I didn't have boys crush, like boys on me like that. So everybody in the school would give Valentine's Day gifts. Y'all remember those little cards they would do, and they would have the candy in the card, and they would bring the candy to the girl for Valentine's Day and ask her out. I never got one. So I was like the one that sat down in the corner and was like, damn, I wish somebody would have brought me a gift. So when I got with him, I thought, okay, I'm married now, so I should be able to go to prom. I mean, I was with him at 12, so I was like, I should be able to go to prom. I should have Valentine's Day gifts. I should be spoiled. I got a boyfriend. None of that shit happened. None of it. So when I got older and we got married, I was like, well, at least now that we married, I should get some Valentine's Day gifts, right? I should get some flowers. I should get some trips. I get some wine and dine. No. None of that. So one day, my friend, she was telling me she was going to go out with her boyfriend for Valentine's Day. And I was like, girl, I want to go out too. But every holiday, he breaks up with me and he leaves me. He packs up his stuff and he rolls out. So I was like, this Valentine's Day, I don't have nobody, here because he's gone. I want to go out with you. And she was like, well, I'm going out with this dude, so I'm about to get dressed and go out with him. I said, all right, well, look, I'm gonna help you get dressed and go out. So we went to the store. I'm checking, getting her clothes together. And I said, shit, I want to go out too. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me a cute red dress and some high heel shoes, and I don't wear high heels. Give me some high heel shoes, fix my little hair, put some little tracks in my hair, or something, or a little wig or something, and I'll make myself look real good. And I'm gonna go to his mother's house. I'm gonna knock on the door, and I'm gonna ask him out for Valentine's Day. So she was like, okay, good idea, sizing me up. So we walking around and put my clothes on and everything, and everybody like, damn, you look good, you look nice, giving me compliments and shit. So I'm like, oh, feeling myself, okay? So I get to his house, I knock on the door, and I'm like, can you come outside? For what? I just want to ask you something. So I got some flowers, I got some candy, some little cute little stuff, and I'm looking good. So he looks at me. He looks me up and down. He said, you look like a fucking slut. What are you doing here? And I was like, damn. I was taken back for a minute. I said, I was come to take you out. I wanted to take you out on a date. He was like, I don't want to go out with you. My fucking bad. Never again. I got in my car and I rolled the fuck out. I said, no, fuck Valentine's Day. I'm never doing this shit again. That was the only, I think it was that. Oh, yeah, okay. So I did that Valentine's Day. So I waited till about 4 or 5 years later. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try this again. So I made my plans. We're going to away from DC trip. We're going to go to a nice hotel with a jacuzzi. And, we're going to do our thing. We'll go out. And it's like Fairfax somewhere. And this should be nice for Valentine's Day. So I set everything up. And I told him, I set everything up. So he was like, all right, cool. So we're going to do it. So Valentine's Day come and he didn't break up with me. So I was like, okay, this is a step in the right direction. So we going on a date now. We're going to finally do this thing. So that afternoon, I got the kids. I got his mother to watch the kids. Fine. I said, all right, so we got the kids. Cool. We ready to go. Packed up everything. I packed up all his bags and stuff. Get in the car. And I said, you got everything? What the fuck is you asking me a question like that for? That's a dumbass question. Do I got everything? You packed everything. What the fuck I'm gonna get? I'm like, well, goddamn. Why the hell you gotta act like that? And he like, you just ask dumbass questions. He gets out the car, walks off, go to the train station, and left my ass. Went back to his mother's house. While I'm sitting there. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do now? This is the day that we supposed to go. So now I'm gonna lose that money for the hotel. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna probably lose that too because I didn't call them to reschedule or to cancel. So yeah, that was a flop. So every time I tried, it was a flop. I remember even doing a party for him for Father's Day and had everybody there. We surprised him, bought him a nice cake with some cars on him, so cute. He cussed me out at the party. Who the fuck told you to do this? You know I don't like parties. Why the fuck did you throw me this party? Who's okay? So when I tell y'all, I went through hell. Absolutely. I absolutely did go through hell, and nobody knew. Nobody knew what I was going through. Maybe one or two people that was close to me. But other than that, nobody knew. I don't think he was cheating. What I do know, it depends on what you call cheating, because the last time when we had the interview, everybody was like, I was cheating because I used to be on the phone with guys, or I would talk to guys when we would break up or whatever. So it was like, that's cheating too because you wasn't divorced. So it depends on what you call as cheating. So as far as having sexual intercourse, I don't think so, because I had to stay in the house because he was always there with me. So it's like, you got to be here. But when he went and he would leave and move out, I don't know what he was doing, so I can't talk about that. But as far as what I could see, I don't think he was. But as far as like mentally, emotionally, visually, Yes. Sure enough. For sure, for sure. I know that for a fact. So, um, I know that for a fact, but it was rough. It was rough, and I never thought I would be able to let go. But you know what helped me to let go more than anything was when he told me when we was on the interview, and he said that every time we broke up, you called me back. You kept coming back to me. You kept asking me to come back. Have I ever called you back? And I thought about it. And I said, no, we had to break up in the we was married for 18 years. Was together for more than 20 years. In that whole time frame, we had to break up over 100 times. And out of 100 times, you ain't called me back not once. That was a fucking wake up call for me. He said, if I didn't call you back, that's because I didn't want you. You came back to me. So whatever I did to you, you can't complain about it because it's all your fault. So if a nigga keep treating you wrong, treating you dirty, and you gotta complain about it, why the fuck you keep coming back to it? Just don't come back. Stay gone. Okay. Hello. I said, okay, let me get my shit together and stay gone. Let me get my shit together and stay gone. So you ain't got to say that no more to me. You ain't got to say that no more to me. So I was like, okay, let me do whatever the hell I got to do. If I got to block your ass, if I got to erase you out my memory bank, I got to take everything out of the house that got your name on it, whatever it is, your pictures, tear them up, burn them up. I got to do whatever I got to do to release all those ties so I don't have to fucking come back. Because I kept coming back. And it was all my fault. That's one thing he ain't lie about. That was all my fault. And my daughter said, my sons, all my kids, they looking at me like I'm stupid. And they like, why do you keep going back? You have your shit together all the way. It's not like you in a situation where you was living with a guy. He was taking care of you. He was providing for you and the kids. And like my daughter would tell me this. My daughter only 15. So I'm like, what the hell? So my daughter would tell me like, you in a situation, you're not in a situation where the nigga is taking care of you and he providing for you and you need him. So if he leave, he take your bag and then you ain't gonna have no way to take care of your kids or provide for them. And she's like, and I'm old enough to watch the kids, so what's the excuse? And I'm like, you know what? And then the little kid said, that's on you, Ma. Ain't nobody asked you to keep him here. You doing that. And then they was freaking 5 and 7. And they say, you doing that. You keeping him here for you, not for us, because we didn't ask you to do that. We want to see you happy. So if you want to keep him here, that's on you. So when my kids told me, you keep calling him back. You keep doing it to yourself. You leave out the house and say, okay, you can have the house, I'm gone. And you go buy another house, you go get another house. And then when you get another house, you call him over to the new house. So now we back to square one again. We back into this toxic situation. So even for my kids, I had to let go. So I know y'all love him and y'all like, damn, where's Kevin? I miss him and he ain't been here. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Okay? And that's a fact. That is a fact. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Now, me and Kevin could have been friends. But at this point, Kevin is not over the fact that we're not together anymore. To the point where he don't even want to take care of the kids. So, like, if you don't take care of my kids, it's like a spit in my face. So, I can't befriend him. I can't befriend a deadbeat. I can't befriend a nigga that ain't going to even take care of his kids. Hell no. So, I know, but a lot of people be like, oh, I still like the old husband. I'm like, that's just because you ain't meet the new one. That new one is something else, honey. Okay, so that's why to you, it seems that I moved on fast. To me, I seemed like I took too long. You get it now? So everybody want to say, damn, that was fast. That was fast as fuck. You moved on fast. I'm like, no, I ain't moved on fast enough. I should have left a long time ago. I'm going to tell y'all the craziest thing that, well, it's not that crazy. Like, we done been through some shit. Like, I can write a book about it. I think I am going to write a book about it. I'm going to write a book about it called Being Married to PTSD. Because that's what the fuck I was married to. And, long time ago, when I first got married, I was like 16, 17. 16. Okay. So I remember going to the court building. You know how you got to fill out the paperwork for your license. They give you your license before the wedding. So you basically, you get the license down at the court building, so you get married there, but you have the wedding ceremony and the officiator shows you the license, you know. So that's how that works. So I had the license. I had it all in my folder. Had all our birth certificates, social security card. Had all our paperwork together. And I know I need a divorce party. Throw me a divorce party, Ma. Throw me a divorce party. So I had all the stuff in the paper in the folder. And so we was riding back home. And he had said something smart to me. And y'all know I got a big mouth. I'm gonna talk my shit. So he said something smart to me. And I said, I don't need you. He said, what the fuck you just say to me? You don't need me. He snatched my shit out of my hand while we was on the highway and threw it out the window. My birth certificate, social security card, all my important paperwork, everything going on the highway flying. I said, let me out. I gotta get my paperwork. He let me out and rolled the fuck off of me. That was the day that we got married. We was coming home from the court building. Why the fuck I didn't get a annulment then? Why didn't I get an annulment? Stupid me. Young, dumb, and full of cum. That's what that was. That's what that was. Stupid me, right? Whew. I should have ended that shit then. So the other thing that I wanted to address was when we was talking on the live and he was saying that I had cheated on him and this the reason why he treated me like shit our whole marriage and he really didn't love me like that because I cheated. Let me explain that to y'all, what happened with that situation. Because this is his reasoning behind him doing everything that I just told you he did to me because I cheated on him. I feel like I didn't cheat on him. And I'm going to explain why. I was 15 years old. And when I met him at 12, I had probably seen him from the time I was 12 to the time I was 15. I probably seen him 3 times. On the phone, I probably talked to him at least 6 times. Between 12 to 15 years old. Even though he said we was boyfriend and girlfriend, he will always say, I got my girls, you got your niggas. Just don't let me find out about it. Okay? So when I was 15 and I went out and had sex because I was influenced, you know, and somebody showed me a little attention. So I was like, okay, let me fuck with this nigga. So I went out and had sex. I didn't intend to get pregnant by the dude. What I intended to do was just have sex and call it a day and go our ways, right? The dude wasn't even my boyfriend. None of that. So that ended up getting me pregnant. He ended up getting me pregnant at 15. I explained to him that, you know, it was a scary moment for me. You know, I didn't want to get an abortion because I really didn't believe in abortions, even though I was 15. I didn't want to abort my baby. I felt like I was killing somebody. I explained to him everything I was going through. So when he seen me and he came back from the military and he seen me, he was like, you pregnant? And I was like, yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I didn't intend to. My father was even telling me to go get an abortion, but I didn't want to because I'm like, I don't want to kill this baby. So he said, okay, we can work it out. Don't worry about it. We ain't going to tell him. We're just going to just work this thing out. And I'm going to be with you. I said, okay, cool beans. So that's what it was. So I didn't think that I was going to be punished for the rest of my life for doing something that I did when I was 15. I'm fucking 36. Why am I 36 and I'm still being punished for something I did when I was 15? My mother and my father didn't even punish me that damn much. Like, I don't even think I got punished by them, matter of fact. I mean, you know, your kids do stupid shit and you upset in the beginning. He was in boot camp. Yeah, when I got pregnant. And your kids do stupid shit and then you like, damn, you fucked up. And you talk to your kids and you move on. Just like, you know, this new whole gay agenda. People coming home gay every day. And their parents accepting it and moving on because they love them. You love your children unconditional. So whatever they do, you're going to reprimand them or tell them, oh, I don't like it, and you're going to move on. You're not going to keep dwelling on it. And so I'm asking them, look, I'm 36 years old. Why am I still getting punished for something I did when I was 15? Why are you telling me that I can't have a good marriage or I can't have a good life and you don't forgive me, you know, for something I did when I was 15? He said, because God forgives, I don't. So if you don't want to deal with what the fuck I'm doing here, you're free to go. I'm not holding you. You know? So yeah, some counseling, yeah. And I tried counseling after a long time because I was refusing to do it. I was like, this shit ain't gonna work. So I finally did it. But that didn't help either. So I was just like, I really feel like nothing's gonna help. And so many times I wanted to leave the situation because I always felt like no matter what, nothing will help. No matter what, because always in the back of his head, he gonna still go back to when I was 15. So he gonna keep reliving it. So he gonna keep treating me like shit the whole entire time. So it's best that we go our separate ways because I'm not gonna make him happy. He's not gonna make me happy. You know, so he need to go somewhere with somebody that's gonna make him happy, and same for me. So, oh yeah, yeah, YouTube is so deceiving. But you know what? It's not YouTube. It's people on YouTube. Because what I told him, I said, the way you treat me on YouTube is the way you need to treat me in real life. And he said the same for you. And I said, but you know I treat you good. So, like, we don't even have to. That's not. When I tell y'all, Kevin got what the fuck he wanted as soon as he lifted a finger. I was there for his every beck and call. You want shoes, clothes, you want cars, you want guns, whatever you want, whatever your heart desire, you got it and then some. Kevin will spoil you to death. Didn't have to ask for nothing. I was there for everything. What, you sick? Let me go get your medicine. You know, I'm gonna take you to the hospital. You need this? I handle all his bills. I handle all his paperwork. I handle everything for him. So he didn't have to want for nothing. So I'm like, damn, if I could just get that in return. You know, I told him every day how handsome he was. Look, I was sucking his dick and making him biscuits from scratch. Okay? So I'm like, damn, can you do me the same way? Can you treat me the same way? But did his mother spoil him? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Got a room in her house. You can have my car. You can have my keys to my car. You can have the passcode to my phone. You got a passcode to my computer. You come in whenever you feel like it. Whenever you want to, whatever you want to do. You want to send bitches to the house. You want to get mail to the house from bitches. Whatever you want, you got it. Spoil him like shit. So that whole thing, I used to tell her, and I try to explain her in the best way I can without being disrespectful. I said, you're hindering him from growing up. He's still a baby boy. This nigga still wet behind the ears. He still got baby hair. You gotta take the titty out his mouth. Let him be a grown man. When he come over there and he say he done left his wife and he done left his kids, send his ass back home. So no, you gotta go back home to your kids and your wife. You not staying here. She said, oh, I'll never send my son home. He always got a fucking room in my house. So that's the reason why he's still like that. He's a little boy. He's stuck. He's in a grown man body, but he's stuck in that little boy, 14, 13-year-old little boy. And he's up on his mom and he feels so comfortable there. And then for her, I think for her was more so Her man was showing off. He was always acting up. So to her, it was like emotional incest. She was emotionally fucking her son. And people thought I was crazy as hell when I was on divorce court, and they said that you fucking your mother emotionally, yes. Might not physically did it, but emotionally she thought that was her man. Like she break down and cry when he leave. Why you gotta go home? Why are you leaving me? Like, what the fuck? And then when my son got older, he got 17. Shit. My son was 16. He was like, get that nigga up out of here. Like, he need to be going to work. He need to be working. He ain't gonna be up in here. And I'm like, nigga, when you was 16, you ain't want nobody to put your ass out. Shit, you 30-something, 38 years old. You still going back to your mother's house. But you don't want my son to come to my house? Come on now. This shit is crazy. Y'all can go on and on and on for hours. I ain't even get past number 3. Number 2 took the cake. Okay? Number 2 was why I moved so fast into a relationship after my divorce. We on Judge Lentola in this motherfucker. Because I'm telling y'all, this was crazy. We need another divorce show. Okay. Number 3. Why did I cheat on my husband with a Ghanaian? And why did I cheat when I was 15? So we already talked about the 15 and how I felt as though I didn't cheat because technically we wasn't together. You know, we was friends, but we wasn't together. And the whole situation is I don't feel like I cheated on him if I was just your friend and I had sex with somebody, and when you came back you saw me, you was like, okay, I'll work this thing out with you, we can still be together. Then that means that when you came back, you was like, okay, whatever happened. You know, I told you do your thing, I'm gonna do mine. So that's what happened, and we got together, and you still was here. But now you want to cry the whole damn time. So that was that. But some people said that I cheated on my husband with a Ghanaian. Okay, so let me break that down so it can forever and consistently be broken. Okay, so when we went over to Ghana. Y'all saw the video with me complaining about the snacks. And they don't have this, and they don't have hot water, and they don't have that, and this, and that, and that. Okay. So, that video went viral. Everybody and their mother called me. All the big YouTubers, everybody was in my inbox. Everybody was emailing me. So, when Go Black to Africa did a video about us and how we felt about about Ghana, a lady saw it. And she was doing a tour business. So she asked him, so this will answer another question about how I met my husband, which is number 5. So she asked him for my information. And Go Black had already emailed me. And then I gave him my phone number. We had already been talking. And he was telling me that he going to start coming over to Africa and all this, that, and the third. So when the lady called, he gave her my number. So the lady called me and said, oh, that's how you found me too. Okay. So the lady called and said, I want to meet you. You know, I live in, I think she lived in Spentex. And she's like, so I don't live far from where you are in the crowd. Just come see me. Let's talk. You know, let's hook up and see what we can work out. So I was like, okay, cool. I had talked to Go Black, and he was actually coming to Ghana the day before. So I told him, won't you meet us too we met at La Palm Beach Hotel. So I was like, let's all meet and link up together. So we all met there. And she brought my husband with her. She said that's her business partner. And they want to help me to fit in Ghana and, you know, see some nice stuff so I can have a better perception about Ghana. So I was like, well, I already have a better perception looking at it, but I'm going to leave that alone. But you can't be fooled. I mean, you know, you can't be victimized, what is it? Locked up for your eyes, right? You got eyes to look. So I was just looking. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was just looking. So you can't help to look at him though. So he looked different to me. He looked like he belonged in America. So I thought she's an American. So I thought he was an American too. And they must have just came over to Ghana and started this tour business and getting people to come over. So I'm talking to them, and they asked me some stuff that I wanted to do, when did I have a plan and what I wanted to do when I got there, whatever. So I'm telling them about a business. Everybody always asks me about Kevin being gay. I don't know. I don't know. You never fucking know anymore. You never know. So, they was asking me about what I would like to do and what my plans were. So I was telling them, okay, I want to work with girls. Um, oh, that comment, yeah. I said I want to work with young teenage moms, because a lot of teenage moms, as you see the video that I did with the girls, and they said that a lot of the teenagers or the girls in Ghana be having sex for endomeat. If you don't know what endo meat is the pack of oodles and noodles that we used to eat back in the day, that we used to buy for like 5 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents, and you put it in a boil of water and you cook it up real quick for 3 minutes. That's endo meat. So if you got a pack of endo meat, they willing to have sex with you. So, you got that going on, and you got the fact that the girls be coming on their period and they need pads. So they'll talk to a guy, and the guy be like, all right, I'll buy you some pads if you have sex with me. So I wanted to work with teen moms and young girls to try to get them off the street and try to get help for them, and provide those sanitary napkins and all those different necessities that they need. So I was telling him about it. So he was like, okay, oh. So I was like, okay. So he was writing everything down, and he was like, all right. So I'll get you your permanent resident card, and I'll get you your business started. You need a Ghanaian on your business, so I'll put my name on it. And I was like, you a Ghanaian? He was like, yeah. So I noticed that he talked different, but I just thought maybe he just picked up the accent from being there or something. I didn't know, but I was like, okay. So he hooked it up, and he was like, so I'll bring you all your paperwork tomorrow, and we can set up a tour where I can show you the what's that, the Slave River and all those things that they show you, when you come to Ghana. I was like, well, I guess I ain't really too much into it. I just wanted to come move here. I ain't want to see shit, the sights and shit. I just want to move here. So it's like, I'll show you some land, whatever you need, I got you. So the next day was my birthday. So we went out to eat at a restaurant, buffet, and I was trying to record so I can show y'all. So I'm holding the camera trying to record, and he was like, I got you. And he took the camera from me. He started recording. He was like, just get your food. Don't worry, I got everything else. Smooth. Okay. So then he was like, after we went to lunch, he was like, we can go to the art center. And because I told him I love African clothes. I love African clothes. I wear them every day, all day long. So he was like, okay, well, we can go to the art center and you get you some African clothes there. So when we was at the art center, they was like bum rushing us, like, I want this, I want this. So he was like, look, calm down. How much is that? And he was working everything out for me. And when I would get the big mask, he would wrap the mask up, talk to them about the prices. Like, I got it. Carrying it for me. It's okay, I ain't got to do nothing. Took me over to play the drums, and they did a party for my birthday. So everything was smooth. So I was like, all right, cool. So he's a cool guy. And I left it at that. That was it. I left it right there. He was married. So I ain't had nothing to do with it. So we did that for like 2 weeks. Every day we're doing something. And so I didn't think nothing of it until later when I got home. Because I remember him driving. He was driving my car for me because the traffic is so bad. Only Ghanaians know how to travel through that shit. Kevin did real good though, but he knows the system. So he was driving my car. And when he was driving my car, I asked him, I said, would you like to come to America? Because you seem like an American. He said, everybody tells me that. Yeah, I would like to go there one day. In the back of my head. Okay. Left it alone. Yes, he was married also. Kevin was there. Kevin wasn't doing anything. He wasn't doing anything. He was just there. Just there. So it was like, okay, we left that alone, went on about our business. Still trying to try out Africa. So then when we got home, did I deviate from the question, y'all? Sometimes I do that. It might be that Kool-Aid. Short-term memory loss. Okay. So, yeah. So I didn't touch, that was, the question was, why did I cheat on my husband with a Ghanaian? So I didn't touch that man, none of that. All I did was look at him. So looking ain't cheating. Okay? So that's how that went. So the next question was, number 4, what is it like being married to a foreigner? I used to see it all the time. I'd be like, why she marry him? Why did she just marry the nigga next door? I used to be like that. But it's different. It's different in several ways. One, we don't always relate. I can see other women being married to the foreigner and not relating than more than I can see me and my husband not relating, because my husband's more like an American, so it's kind of like cheating a little bit. But most people don't relate because they didn't come from the same place. It's just like if I'm from DC and you from Detroit. We was raised 2 different places, 2 different lifestyles, 2 different parents sets, 2 different households. So we're not going to be used to the same things and the same swag, same lingo. We're not going to understand each other the same way. We're not going to relate like that. So imagine being married to somebody in a whole nother country, a country that's 20 years behind. So we really can't relate like that. But he must watch a lot of American TV shows, because he be down with the brown. Like, he be down. Like, you so smart. So it was cool. It's cool like that. But the other thing is, we got different upbringings, different culture. So the cultures, like, just different shit. I be like, is it that important? He made sure when we had our wedding, though, because they got all these different rules. And I said, I don't like rules. Don't give me no rules. I want to be free. Okay? He was like, whatever you want, you can have it. So they got this certain way they do weddings, right? So with the wedding, they'll give you this drink. They present this drink to you. I forgot what it was, the name of the drink. A snap or something like that. So they present this drink to you and all that. I said, well, fuck all them drinks. I'm not about to drink nothing. They say the drink is for if you ever want a divorce, you got to bring the drink back and give it back to them. I said, look, if I want a divorce, I'm fucking leaving. I'm not bringing no drinks back. I probably can't even find that drink later on. Palm wine. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it might be that. I said, I probably can't even find that drink later on. That shit probably going to be buried somewhere. So don't even worry about the drinks. He was like, all right, I'll tell my dad, don't worry about the drinks. And then it was like, oh, so when you get married, you gotta wear the kente cloth, the cloth that the queen mothers wear. You gotta use that to make your dress. I said, I'm not putting that hot shit on at no wedding with no 100 degrees outside. Hell no, you trying to kill me? He was like, don't even worry about it. Don't even trip. He said, what you want? How you want to wear your dress? I said, well, let me show you. So I showed him exactly how I want it. I drew it out. This is how I want it. I want it blue. I want this. I want to be swagged out. I want the headband to match. I want to look good. He was like, all right, I got you. I'm going to get it made for you. So he got it made for me. So whatever I said I wanted, I didn't want to follow no traditions. So whatever I said I wanted, I got it. So all the rules, we can throw them out the window. So that was that right there. They got all these different ways that they do stuff. So that's pretty cool that I don't have to worry about that. Yes, he was catering. Yes, definitely. So then, as far as, this one rule that he got is crazy as hell to me. Y'all in the comments, tell me if y'all do this shit. Snaps, yeah, that's the drink. So tell me if y'all do this shit. He said every time he take a shit, he got to take a shower. He feels dirty. I'm like, do you know how many shits I take a day? I'm not about to stop what I'm doing in the middle of my day. I'm at work somewhere, and I done took a shit, snuck out in the bathroom, took a shit, and I'm about to go home and take a shower. Hell no, you got too much time on your hand. If you take, he said, I gotta take at least 3 or 4 showers a day. I said, see, that's the dumb shit I'm talking about. So we don't always see the same way, see things the same way. Because I'm like, I'm not about to take no shower. Use some wipes. That's what I keep telling him. Use some wipes and call it a day. Let's get the fuck out of here. You definitely shower after you shit. What you do for a living? Because that's too much time on your hand if you got that much time that you can take a shower. No, I'm not in Ghana anymore. I'm home now. I'm home now, honey. Yeah, so he do stuff like that. So it's different that, yeah, buy wipes. That's what I tell them. Keep the wipes right there. Wipe that ass and come on. We ain't got all day. So it's funny though. It's a lot of stuff that's like so hilarious to me. The way he talked, his accent, and when he sang our music and how it sounds, and he's just funny, and he always clowning around, but he's real serious too. Like getting work done. He like let's get this work done and we can play later. And sometimes I be playing with him and I keep playing with him. He trying to work. I'm still playing with him. Like, look, let's get this work done. But he has a lot of patience. He doesn't yell. We don't argue. We don't fuss. We don't fight. None of that shit. If I say I don't like something, he be like, I am so sorry. I'll never let it happen again. And I ain't got to worry about it no more. So it's so much smoother. And he's a Virgo, so he's very, very soft, very sweet, delicate, and emotional. Yeah, emotional. So like if I tell him, okay, I'm about to roll the fuck out. I ain't gonna be doing, but please don't leave me. You know, so that's something that I'm not used to. I'm used to a nigga be like, get the fuck on then. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm about to trip off your ass. Now I got somebody that's saying, please don't leave. So it's a big difference. And Kevin was a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. Kevin was a Scorpio. So we bumping heads all day long. But with me and him, we don't do that. It all goes together like that. Oh, he's in Ghana now. He's still in Ghana. Yeah, so that's how it is being married to a foreigner. Difference. It's a big difference. You gotta learn his culture. He gotta learn your shit. And y'all just make it work in the middle somehow. You know? But I'ma tell y'all, I be seeing shit before it happened, because somewhere in my life, okay, when I was about 5 years old, I knew I was going to live in Africa. I said I'm going to live in Africa. I'm going to go to Africa. I'm going to move to Africa. I'm going to live in Africa. I said that shit when I was a little girl. I knew it was going to happen. And long time ago, I said, I'm going to marry an African. I'm going to marry an African. And I told Kevin one day, I said, for some reason, I always thought I was going to marry an African. Should I say anymore? There I go. Okay. So I'm married to an African now. 1 month down and a lifetime to go. If I don't go nowhere, he won't either. Yes, because my father, but not because of my father. I don't think it was, I think it was more so like I like the way they treat their women. So when I used to see it, because I used to be around a lot of Africans. I used to work with a lot of Africans. I don't know how. Like when I was in DC, I used to, every job I would go to in the healthcare field, I would meet an African, and I'd be like, "Where's the owner of this company?" And they be like, "Oh, the owner's this." And I'll meet him, and he'll be African. I'll be like, "Look, let's work something out," and he'd be cool, and we'll work it out. We just get it like that, you know. We just mash together so well. And I was like, damn, look how they treat their girls, and because they was always married. And I always looked at other people's relationships because I never was happy in my own. Because so you know how you kind of like, when you're not happy in your own relationship, you kind of like compare your relationship to other people. And I got So tired of doing that, y'all. Like, I've been doing that for years. I eventually, like, me and Kevin will break up, and I'll go out with my friends, and somebody might invite me to their house, and we chilling, and they be like, "Oh, my husband about to come and get me," and I just ask them questions about their marriage, and I be like, "Do your husband be getting mad when you be out too late?" "No, he about to come and pick me up. He don't be mad." You're like, why the fuck am I going through all this? Like, I gotta work. Like, the whole time I'm there, I'm shaking because at this particular time I'm supposed to be in the house. I'm not supposed to be out this late. Or if I'm on the phone, I gotta sneak and be on the phone because I'm gonna get in trouble if I'm on the phone too long. If I'm on the phone for more than 5 minutes, I'm getting in trouble. If I go to the store, I'm gonna get in trouble if I'm more than 30 minutes. And I see everybody else just living their life and they come and meet in the middle, and I'm like, damn, why can't I do that? So I always used to compare my relationship to other people. So when I used to see Africans in their marriage and how they treat their wives and how they take care of everything, I just like how the African man take care of his house, take care of his home. You ain't gotta worry about paying no bills. You ain't gotta worry about not having nothing. And them niggas coming over here and they get into the money. They get into the money. They buying their wives houses. They getting these big expensive. They getting these big businesses going and making all this money. And I'm like, damn, can I have a nigga take care of me like that? Damn, never had it. Never had it. So I used to compare relationships like that. I don't have to no more though. No more. Um, okay, number five. I did number five about how I met my husband. Number six, will I live in Ghana now? Will I live in Ghana or the U.S.? Okay. The thing would be, I don't like Ghana. Y'all know that. I don't like the U.S. either, but I'd rather deal with the old devil I know than the new devil I don't know. So I would love to just live in the U.S. But here's the thing. The thing is, Ghana is closed. The embassy is closed. This lady said she wrote the embassy and told them that her father just died. She needs to go to the U.S. to see her father. And they said, no, ma'am. You won't be going to the U.S. to see your dad. Because we're on an advisory one, and we suspending all visits to the U.S. during COVID. And I'm like, are y'all that damn petty? The lady can't even go see her father at his funeral? Shit is just crazy. Y'all know I don't like Ghana. Don't get me started with this messy shit, because I swear I tell y'all asses about this Ghana shit. Crazy as hell. So, I don't like that place. And I really don't like the place now that I got a husband in. I hate it now. Y'all thought I hated Ghana before? Oh, hell no. I hate it now because now I see my husband suffering too much. My husband right now, he's sick. He got malaria because the mosquitoes was coming in the house. Somebody was like, they got a abandoned house next door, and the house is got a puddle of water, some type of water swimming pool or something over there, and it's breeding mosquitoes. And so the mosquitoes is getting into the house, even with the windows closed. They still getting into the house. And so they done bit him all up, and now he got malaria. So now he's sick as hell. So I hate that. I hate the fact that he's been suffering for so long, like the stories that he tell me and the stuff that he go through, because I'm like, I'm over there talking shit, but even with him suffering over there and all the stuff that's going on, he still say, don't talk about Ghana. Y'all know how they be. Don't talk about Ghana. I'm like, fuck Ghana. Like, don't talk about my country. So he like, look, just say something good about it. Say, I love palava sauce. That's good. And I love the houses in East Lagoon. Okay? They nice, they pretty, they, big and spacious. I love that. But what else could I say? So the shit that he be going through over there and not having no electricity, that pisses me off. I remember so many times when I would talk to him, he'd be like, the lights out again. I'd be like, damn, this is the 5th time today. And then times where he couldn't talk to me for 16 to 20 hours because the lights been out the whole time and he couldn't charge his phone up. So, like, with stuff like that, makes me hate that place. And then when I was there and had to try to ride on the roads and bullshit. Bullshit. So, I don't want to live in Ghana. He can't get to the U.S. because of the damn thing being closed. And y'all know with Ghana, they 20 years behind. They behind on this COVID shit too. I'm like, do y'all know that America done took the mask off? Y'all still walking around with these damn masks on. Y'all still washing y'all hands. Y'all still talking about it's a crime to go outside without your mask. If you do, you will get locked up. Y'all talking this. Use hand sanitizer every time you come in. Don't give me no more damn hand sanitizer. No wash my hands. No bullshit. Let me go ahead and go shopping and get out of here. Yeah, if you got money, you definitely can because you can get solar panels and stuff like that. So the house that I got now, the electric did go off, didn't it? Yeah, it did, but the generator kicked in, so that was okay. Um, so he's good for right now with the electricity part. This not having stable internet, I be mad as hell here when the internet go. I be like, damn, I pay Comcast all this money and still can't have no internet when I want to. And then I go over there and you don't have no internet. I'm like, I can't make no money here. I'm spending all this money. I'm not bringing in nothing. As soon as I get on the computer, the damn electric go out and all this dumb shit. Like, no Ghana for me. I don't want to do Ghana. I'm going to try to do something else. I'm going to try to move to Dubai or Qatar or something like that. Go to the Middle East or something. Yeah. But I can't do Ghana. Yes. So that's that. Number 7. Why I left my own. Okay, we did that. It's very important. We did that. Number 8. Do I like Ghana now that my husband is dead? I answered that question too. Hell no. I hate it even more now. I just went there to be with him. I just went there to be with him. So I'll tell y'all how the wedding went. Cause I'm gonna do the wedding video. I'll be so busy, but I can do the wedding video tomorrow so I can post it on our channel. But I just went there to get married. Yeah, so I didn't go there to stay or have fun or turn up or nothing. I just went there to get married, but I made sure that I got there early enough that if I got to get my clothes adjusted because I'm a bolo. So I'm like, look, we got to do this outfit a couple times for this joint to fit right. So I just wanted to make sure my wedding dress was right and that I got there to get everything together. But you know what happened? Trying to get all the paperwork and trying to do all this stuff. We end up the day before the wedding. I'm stressing. I'm like, I don't have my shoes. My wedding dress don't fit right. My back too big. I don't like how it looks. So I'm panicking. I ain't got my nails done. My feet not done. My eyebrows not arched. I'm taking these damn plaits out of my head. I want to wear my dreads. I want to wear wig. I'm like, I was all over the place. So I was trying to do a million things in that one day for my wedding. So he did the whole wedding himself. So when y'all see the video, y'all gonna be like, damn, that wedding was nice. He did everything, the decorations, the hotel, set up all the photography. I did nothing. I just wanted to make sure my clothes was right. He told me, I said, what do I need to do? Like, do I need to make invitations? Do I need to do the decorations? Do I need to do the backdrop? He said, just come and look pretty and sit there. I said, okay. I don't need to cook no food. No, you don't need to do none of that. It's like, okay, he got the caterer together, everything. He did everything himself. So, the day before, I'm panicking. So I'm like, I gotta get my dress together. I gotta make sure I'm right. I gotta make sure we okay. So I'm arguing with him. I'm like, look, do this. He's like, okay, calm down. We're gonna do it. We got this. We got it covered. So the day before, I thought about it. I said, I know y'all do stuff different from us. because they don't do the proposal and all that. Will you marry me? They just ask you, can you marry me? You know, so everything is different the way they do their weddings. So the wedding, the place where you go to sign the marriage license, they wanted us to be there 8 o'clock in the morning. I said, you know, I'm not no morning person. So he talked to the guy and got him to do it at 12 or 1 o'clock. I think it was 12 o'clock. Yeah, so 12 o'clock. So I don't have to wake up too early in the morning. So that was good. So I was like, okay, need this, need that. So he telling me to calm down, but I did everything the night before the wedding. I got everything done. Here you go with this long stroke Kwame. His name is Marcus. So you say long stroke Marcus, okay? I don't mind you saying long stroke, but just don't call him Kwame, because that is not his name. Okay. So we got everything done the day before the wedding. Okay? I don't know. Dowry? No, I don't think so. He's in what is this tribe? Central Region. So, let me see. What was I doing? Okay, so we was trying to get the wedding together, trying to get my outfits and everything together and be there in the morning and all that. So I was late because I told you I'm gonna be late for my own funeral. Oh, you want to see my outfit? Okay, let me see if I can show you. I don't know if I can show you because this phone ain't gonna go down. Let's see. That's a little bit. It's cute little dress, but it's shorter here and long in the back. So I'm gonna take a picture and post it for you. So, what was I saying? So he look at my damn scarf coming off and shit. I be trying to get this shit together, y'all. Throw this shit up here and call it a day. I ain't fooling with this damn scarf right now. Thank you, honey. So we trying to get everything together. So that morning, I told him I'm gonna be late for my own funeral. I sure was late getting in. Even though they gave me 12 o'clock appointment, I still was late. So I got there. We did all the signing and all that and took pictures, and then we had to go to the ceremony. So for the ceremony, that went real nice. It was everything I ever wanted. It was everything I can imagine. I thought he was gonna fuck up somewhere. I was like, he gonna fuck up with the decorations or something, and he did. Shower outfit. So he did fuck up with the decorations. He didn't fuck up with nothing. So so I was good. So everything was good. Then we got over the wedding. What did we do after that? Then we went out to Abri. We went to some hotel. We stayed for a while. But I was like, look, forget the honeymoon. The honeymoon gonna be in the U.S. We going somewhere nice to Miami or something. We're going damn honeymoon to Ghana. So that was real cool. Okay, somebody wanted to know how to find a foreigner to date. I would say, do like I do. Go there and meet people. Because when you go there, you will see so many guys. And of course, they're going to be like, you look different. You're different. They're going to want to talk to you. So go there and meet somebody. Go wherever country you want to meet somebody. If you want to go to Egypt, if you want to go to Ethiopia, wherever you want to go there and meet them. If not, meet them online. Go on some of these. They said they got a Facebook dating group. Go on that. Try to meet them there. Something like that. People want me to start a dating site so I can hook them up with Ghanaians. He got like 9 brothers. None of them married. All of them look like him too. All buff and shit. But he be like, okay, man, my brothers look the same. I'm like, but you look the best, honey. He like overrated. I always tell him that. But yeah, try a Facebook group or something like that, or somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it, like me. You can always come to me. I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up. Yeah, you got to be careful meeting them online because you don't know Is Marcus okay with a woman that curses? I asked him that because I heard that a lot of them don't like curses. He was like, not too much, but it's okay. I was like, okay, but he never said anything about me cursing. Like, I even tried to stop cursing. And I was okay, I want to be the nice wife that doesn't curse and just, yes, sir. He was like, "Man, fuck that shit." I was like, well, "Fuck that shit then." So, nah, he act like he don't care. He don't say nothing about it. He don't get mad about it or nothing. So, okay. So I try to maintain and hold my tongue a little bit. Um, you know, or does who accept me? Does she accept me? Oh, you said you have the same issue. Yes, I said brothers, honey. He got 9 of them. Yeah, so none of them are married. They all buff and built up and all that. Oh, his mother, yes, his mother loves me, but she doesn't speak English very well. So she speaks Ga. So a lot of the times when the older people, they don't speak English as much, and they don't have much education. So if they don't go to school, they don't speak it as good. So his father speaks it very well. His father acts like a youngin. His father looks like him. His father that lived in the U.S. before, lived all around the world. Um, nice, handsome looking man. So he was like, "Tell me, call me anytime." I said, "You better watch your dad. I don't know if he like me." He said, "You was not his type." Oh, your Nigerian mother-in-law? Oh, wow. My mother-in-law, I don't talk to her like that. I talk to his sisters, but I don't talk to my mother-in-law like that. Probably talk to her like 3 times. So I don't know. I asked him like before we got married. I said, if your parents don't like me and they don't accept me because I'm ghetto and I'm ratchet, what's gonna happen? Because they might be like, don't marry her. He be like, I'm still gonna marry you. I don't care what my parents tell me. I said, oh, okay, so we not following tradition anymore. Thank you. So we just be having fun. I'm my same self, and I like it. I like that because my last marriage I could not be myself. Every time I was myself, either I was too ghetto, I was too loud, I was too ratchet, I was wrong, I shouldn't be like this, I should do it like that, and that's not who I am. So the only time I would really have some type of peace and fun in my life is being around somebody else that was like me, or somebody who accepted me, or maybe my gay cousin or something. We could go chill and have fun and hang out. So it wasn't like I could do that with my husband. But when you got a husband, you want to be able to do that with him. You want to be yourself and be able to have fun with him. And yeah, yeah, I'm not getting real and down to earth. And see, my husband is too, very down to earth, and I'm rubbing off of him, and I like that because then it's even better. So like when he be seeing bullshit now over there, he call him out on a bullshit, and he don't be like, yes, okay, y'all know, yes please, that type of shit. He don't do that shit. So he be like, that's not how the fuck it's about to go. I'm like, okay. so, so we can relate, you know. Yeah, but that's how I be. Um, okay, 10. Do I think he married me for the green card? I keep getting asked that question. I don't think so. Because just like I just told y'all, if y'all want to meet somebody, I can hook y'all up. There's plenty of people I could hook him up with. Plenty of people I could have said, look, meet this person, this person, this person. I had somebody who said, okay, I'll marry him, no problem. But when we started talking, we started getting to know each other. It was more of us. It was more about us and our communication, and we fell in love. So I don't feel like it's a green card issue. And I've told him, like, because in the back of your mind, it's still gonna be there. You hearing it all the time, you seeing it happen all the time. So in the back of your mind, even though you married to this person, you like, I don't want to be naive now. I want to know if he really, really there for me. So I've said it a couple times, and he like, look, um, he's like, fuck it. If if you think that I want you for a green card, if that's on your mind so heavy, let's not even give me the green card at all. You could just come live here and we just live in Ghana. I'm like, oh, you got me fucked up because I'm not living there. But the fact that he like, I don't have to move to America. It's nothing. So if you want to just move here, I'll visit America maybe one day on a B2 visa or something. But as far as a green card, we don't even have to get one. It's like, okay, whew, calm down a little bit. And then people also be like, long stroke Marcus, yes. So people be like, they also say that a lot of Africans are scammers and you gotta watch them and they be doing this fraud. Like we know the biggest scams come out of Ghana. We know that. Like even if you send some money Western Union gonna stop the money from going through. They're gonna talk to you and be like, they're gonna ask you questions. When the last time you seen that person? Have you seen that person in real life? You know, when the last time you talk to them? How you meet them? What you send the money for? Blah 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 blah. They gonna give you the rundown because they said so many scams coming out of Ghana alone. Ghana and Nigeria like the biggest ones. So we know in Africa it's a lot of scams, but it's a reason behind that. I don't think that they are scammers. I feel like they really don't have another choice because there's no money there. So you got to think about some things like, okay, we just say fuck Ghana for a minute and we talk about America. How many times have you robbed Peter to pay Paul? How many times have you done something that you wasn't supposed to do? Maybe lied on your tax return, or maybe lied on a government document like your TANF paperwork or your food stamp paperwork, or try to get some extra money out of something for your kids, or trying to get an extra dollar here and there because you needed it. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So sometimes you do desperate shit to make desperate shit happen. How many times have you heard them people on Instagram like, look, I got this cash app thing you want to do. You know, you give me $100 and I give you $6,000 back. You know, stupid shit like that. And you like, all right, I'm gonna do it because I'm desperate. I need the money. I got to feed my family. I got to take care of my peoples. You know what I'm saying? How many times have you seen that? It ain't no different from Africa. You got people over there starving, hungry. Some people don't even eat for a week over there. I mean, how do you feel you only can eat fish and rice every single day? Or you can't even eat no fish because that's luxury. Fufu is luxury. I just told you, Indomie can get you some coochie. You know, so if you only eating rice every day, what desperate are you going to do? So it's not that they scammers, it's they hungry. And a lot of people going to do a lot of shit if they hungry. I done had people in the sandbox with me that I knew since I was 2 years old that robbed me. You know, took $1,800 from me, stole $3,000 from me, and never talked to me again. Or just even stole $500 from me because they was desperate and they was hungry. So when you hungry, you get desperate and you do stupid shit. So they over there and they starving, they hungry, and ain't nobody coming to save them. Jesus ain't coming. The president ain't coming. All the government officials ain't coming. Ain't nobody coming to save them. So they like, damn, what we gotta do? We gotta pull a scam on a U.S. citizen. We gotta get married to somebody. We gotta leave them for the green card. Whatever we gotta do it because we hungry. Like, when I'm hungry, I'm out there hunting. I'm hustling because I never let my kids go hungry when I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stop this whole Africans are scammers. Africans do this and Africans do that. What the fuck? What the fuck do we do when we hungry? You know? So that's how I feel about the situation. And every time I talk to somebody, they like, I could meet somebody at the daggone. I was at Kenya Airport. Kenya Airport is the best airport I ever been to, hands down. That joint is nice. They got a room. I ain't never seen this before. They need this shit at JFK. They got a big room. I don't want to go all around the mulberry bush, but let me tell you about this. They got this big room. It's like a lounge. It's called a lounge. And you pay $40 to get in. You can take a shower. You can go in the back and go to sleep. You get breakfast and lunch, buffet, how much would you want? You get liquor, you get wine, you get sodas, you get water, whatever you want to drink all day. You use, you got bathrooms in there. They got plugs. You can plug your phone up. You can talk you can play on your computer. Like, you can lounge all day until when you got a layover, until your next flight comes. Like, it is so nice, and they got about 3 or 4 of them in that one airport. But the one I went to was nice as hell. I went and took a nap, put my breathing machine on, and was out for the count. I was like, I don't want to interrupt y'all flow with my snoring, so let me put this machine on, and I'm about to be knocked out, because I was in it for 12 hours, a layover for 12 hours. But Kenya Airport and Kenya Airways, the best hospitality ever. Oh my God, they got the food, the drinks. You can ask for more shit. Whew, I love it. Kenya is the best. So I met this guy in Kenya. He was helping me with my bags or something he was doing. And when I met him, I was like, he was telling me that he wanted to get another job and he wanted to move away. And I was like, well, I'll try to help you, if I need to give you a visit or something, whatever. So I'll try to do that for you. And he was like, okay, let me take down your number. So he texted me the other day. This nigga said he's an attendant at the airport. He only gets paid $50, 50 US dollars a month. So he wants to go to Dubai and work so he can make more money, because they'll make a little bit more money in Dubai. So he wants me to send him $50 because he don't make but $50. So he don't have enough to get his passport, because it's like his passport's like $55 or something. So he wanted me to send him the money. And it's like, everybody I talk to in Africa is fucked up, and they all need money. This is not coincidental, This is sad, and it's depressing. Like, you could talk to people in the U.S. all day. Me, your cousin, everybody, we got money, we having fun. Sometimes you might see some broke niggas in the hood, but for the most part, we can go out and have fun because we got money. They don't have it like that. So we need to stop going on these people so hard. Going down and about you scamming and you fucked up individual. Let's just reach out and help somebody. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. I remember I used to sing that shit every night. I said, I'm going to help somebody. I'm going to help somebody. So that's my calling, is to help my fellow Africans. You think your family begging right there? Like, you will see some of your family begging. Oh, what happened to Marcus' previous wife? That bitch was crazy. She was so crazy. She left him and she divorced him. And so when he told me, I'm just like skeptical, like, are you lying? Because I've heard stories about people like getting married to a U.S. citizen and having a wife in Africa, and then once they get their green card, they bring their wife over, and their wife be in on the shit too. So I was always like, hold up, is that really what happened? I said, I want to talk to this bitch, but I didn't even want to talk to her to see, like, basically, was he trying to scam me and get her over here? I wanted to thank her. I said, I want to thank your wife for fucking up and leaving you, because if she hadn't fucked up and left you, I wouldn't have you. So I want to thank her for doing that for me. And he was like, no, you don't do that. Like, he said, no, don't do that. That's just me. So one day she called me, and I seen her number pop up. And I remember when I met him, I had to send him my documents. And he said his WhatsApp wasn't working, so I had to send the documents to his wife. So the bitch knew my number the whole time. So she texted me. She was like, it's your fault that I ain't with my husband no more. I was like, hold up. Why is it my fault? She was like, because he now with you, he can't take care of his kids, he can't do that. And I said, no, that's bullshit. Because I even heard him on the phone with you asking, can he see his kids? And you said no. So let's backtrack this shit. And she was like, well, it's not that you left. No, she said, no, I know what she said that kind of threw her in the loop. She said, you trying to take him and move him to America, and you want to steal my kids and move my kids too. I said, girl, nobody wants your kids. I got all these kids of my own, and I got 3 in Africa. I do not want your kids. And she was like, yes, you do. She said, you so mediocre. I see why he wants you. I said, because I want him to move to America, I'm mediocre. And she said, yeah. I said, well, you want to live in Ghana. So I see why he left you. So I said, you so mediocre. I see why he left you. And she said, he ain't leave me. I left his ass. You know how many times he begged me to come back? I said, okay, bitch, you just told on yourself. You told me that it was my fault that he left you because of me. She's like, you know what? No, I left him. I didn't want to be with him no more. I found a new nigga. I was like, well, thank God. And thank you for leaving him because now he's mine. So we good. So, yeah, so that was over quickly. And it's so crazy because it was both around the same time we was both getting out of our situation for good. So we both could let it go. I think cocaine is sleep. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. No, the wife is Ghanaian. Crazy. Oh my God. Do y'all know them Ghanaian women are crazy? I'm telling you, I do gotta be careful. Cause I don't know what this bitch can do when I'm over there in this foreign country and I ain't and she know everybody over there and they be doing voodoo and witchcraft and they'll do some voodoo on your ass because I know she better not step to me because I'm gonna fuck her up, but she'll do some voodoo on me. No, I didn't sell the house. No, I won the house. I won the house and the kids and everything. So I didn't have to do none of that. Yes. Ghana style, I'm trying to tell you. I be hearing some stories about people over there and this witchcraft and these witch doctors up in the markets and all that. Oh no, she said she cussed me out, called me a fat bitch, all types of stuff, told me I was ugly as fuck and don't nobody want me. And then she was like, but we could be friends though, right? I was like, something is wrong with you. Like, you really sick in the head. And she told me, she said, if you don't stop calling him and talking to him, I'm going to immigration and I'm gonna tell him on your ass and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, do what you want. And then she called me, she said, no, she texted me, she said, okay, I'm gonna leave everything alone. I'm gonna leave the visa business and the immigration alone. You go ahead and get your visa. I'm gonna let my kids come and see you and visit you sometimes. And hurry up and respond to me because if you don't respond to me, I'm gonna change my mind. Bitch, I'm not responding to you no more. I'm done. I'm done. This shit is not going nowhere. And then I'm like, damn, I see why you had to get out of that situation. I'm in America. I'm at home. I'm at home now. I want to stay. I wanted to stay. I wanted to stay with him, with him because he's sick. He was sick, even he had a cold or something. What the hell was wrong with him? No, he had food poisoning 2 weeks ago. He had food poisoning. Now he got malaria. I'm like, damn. It's everything, one thing after another. I wanted to stay with him, but I had to get the kids together. I got kids. And my kids were so mad that I didn't bring him home. I'm like, I wish I could have. But no, they not letting me. They not letting me take him home. So the best thing I can do is move to another country with him. Oh, I won't be her friend. You think she put a curse on him? She could have. That's a good observation. A very good observation. I'm gonna tell his ass that too. Yeah, that could have happened because I think he had went to go see the kids, pick up the kids 2 weeks ago, and right after that he got sick, and then he got malaria yesterday. Oh, okay. If we would have did the fiance, it would have took 6 months. But even the fiance visas are taking a long time because of the immigration, of embassy being closed. But spousal visas take 2 to 5 years to come. That the whole timing thing hurts my feelings. I don't even want to talk about it. I'll be like ready to freaking cry. Like, damn. And he got a job here already. He got a job here already, because the thing is, I know a lot of Africans here, and a lot of Africans here look out for each other. So when one come over and they don't have their green card, they be like, look, you can work up under me and I'll hook you up, so you ain't got to worry about it. So he got a job here and everything, but he can't even come. They making it so hard. What video do you want to see? Oh, you said voodoo ain't real? No, I done heard some stories, honey. I done heard some stories, especially over there in Trinidad and Tobago. I heard a lot of voodoo stories over there. Yeah, I got some pastor friends, believe it or not. I used to be a pastor. So I have some pastor friends who live over there, and they be telling me about the women in the church. So, the voodoo is real. But, yeah, I was saying, what story did you say you want to hear? Yeah. Oh, wow. Let me tell you how real this shit is. I seen it with my own eyes. Okay? I was a little girl. Probably was like 6 or 7. And my grandmother used to play with the doll babies to stick the pins in. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I just thought she was playing with the doll baby because she was old. And then she used to have the tarot reading cards and stuff in the drawer. And I used to look at them and play with them too. But my grandma didn't like us going in her room. So every time I would go in the room, she was like, get the fuck out of here. So that was normal occurrence. When we go in her room, that's what she gonna say. You black bitch, get the fuck out of here. My grandma was white. She put black bitch, get the fuck out of here. So she used to always be so rude and nasty to me. So I remember this lady. We was in an apartment building, long hallway. So I remember this lady down the hallway used to always get sick. And when she would get sick, the ambulance would come and pick her up, and she'd be down there screaming. So all this was normal to see. So one day, this one particular day, I'm in the house in the living room, and I'm hearing the lady scream. When she first started screaming, I ain't pay no attention to it. Then I start thinking about, damn, she been screaming for a mighty long time. So she's screaming. Ah. So I just wanted to go into my grandmother's room, my great grandmother's room, and tell her the lady down the hallway is screaming. So I knock on the door, she ain't answer. So I open up the door. Get the fuck out of here. And I seen her with the doll baby in her hand and sticking the doll baby. So what the hell? So I closed the door. I'm like, I'm gonna leave her alone. I just wanted to tell her about the lady screaming. So I look out, and eventually, probably like 20 minutes later, somebody called the ambulance. The ambulance came to get her. So by this time, the lady had stopped screaming. The ambulance go up in her house, and they take her, and they dragging her down the hallway, but the lady ain't saying nothing. So I said, damn, the lady was screaming this whole time. Now the ambulance is coming. She not saying nothing. So they got the little pump thing on her and everything. So she leave out, they rolling her out the hallway, and the lady ain't moving or nothing. I said, damn, I hope that lady ain't dead. So I couldn't go back in there and tell my grandmother that the lady was dead. So I said, I ain't gonna say shit. So my mother come home finally. My mother used to be gone for weeks at a time. So my mom come home a couple days later. She was a big time drug dealer, so she used to do drugs, deal with drugs a lot. So she come home 3-4 days later. So I'm sitting down talking to her. She asked me what's been going on. So I told her the story about when I went in the room and I seen my grandma with the doll baby, sticking a pin in the doll baby, and the lady down the hallway screaming. So my mother said, damn, that's fucked up. I said, what happened? She said she killed her. And I said, how the fuck she killed her? She was in the room. The lady here, is no way she could have killed her. They didn't even see each other. She said when she was sticking those pins and she was killing her. And I was like, Mom, come on now, dumb shit. That's not what happened. I was right there. I seen the whole thing. Believe me, she didn't touch her. She was like, yes, she did. They all talking about this funeral. So I'm like, why is everybody talking this funeral? Come to find out, the lady down the hallway was my grandmother's sister. my great grandmother's sister. I never knew that growing up. I never knew that lady was any kin to us. I just knew she was a lady that screamed down the hallway. And the whole time she was killing her own sister. And she died that day. And my mother told me that. And I said, no, I don't believe this shit. But as I grew up, I started hearing more stories about it. So I heard another story when my mother told me that my grandmother, her mother, killed her sister up on top of the roof. She said she sent her up there. She dead now. So what the fuck? How did she just die on the roof? Said, did the sun just burn her and kill her? She's like, she's dead now. Just know that she's dead. And then as I grew up, I started learning about working rules and witchcraft and all the tarot reading and all the shit that they was doing. They was called the Rosicrucians. They was the, I don't like saying that word, but you know, the top secret society people. They was the sisters to them, like the sisters to the Masons. So they was the sisters to them. So they did the same devil worshiping shit that they did. So I learned a lot about that growing up because of that. But voodoo, all that stuff is so real. It's so real and it's so crazy how it works. You don't want to dip and dab into that at all. And I know they said like over there in Ghana, they got the sea where you're not supposed to visit the sea on certain days or something, or some spirits will come. I'd be like, look, stop talking all that dumb shit to me, y'all. But if you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. But this shit really do happen, y'all. Seriously, it really do happen. Y'all know I be playing about everything. I be trying to make everything a joke. Somebody got mad at me today because of my little skit that I did. But I'm like, come on now, we gotta have some type of fun in life. So much shit is happening, so much going on. We gotta laugh and keep from crying. You know, because we could sit here all day and be depressed and in sorrow and be on our pity potty about everything that's happened to us, what we've been going through. And we just going to fucking die miserable, sitting here with all the water spirits. We're going to sit here and just die miserable and lonely and depressed. We got to make ourselves happy. It's so much stuff that make it hard to smile. You sound funny. I'm funny and only trying to be. I wish I was a comedian, though. You know who funny as hell? Just hilarious. I love funny ass people. Just hilarious. And oh boy, TC, I kill you. Oh my God, they be having me rolling. And that little boy Cameron from New Orleans. I think that's where he's from. He's funny as hell. Like, I love people that make me laugh because a lot of stuff don't make me laugh. So when I finally find somebody that make me laugh, it was somebody else that was funny as hell too. And I'd be like, every time, oh, Marco, funny Marco, the one that be in Walmart doing stupid shit. I like stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know him. I'm like, damn, with all the stuff. She not hilarious to you? Oh, she is so funny to me when she be having, like, she be like in the news and she be like, so Chris Brown says hi to Rihanna. And Chris Brown making a stupid face. Like, stop. So I love stuff that make you laugh because you got so much shit that make you cry. You just like, damn, I just want to be happy for a moment. You know, all the stuff that's going on in the world and that's going on in the United States. With us, you know, you never know. We might have to be forced to take the COVID vaccine. At least get some type of joy somewhere. You know, we don't know what to plan for the future because we don't know if we're going to ever make it or we're going to ever get to achieve our goals or whatever. It's so much stuff that I be wanting to do. And I be like, you know what? The way the world going, I don't know if this shit going to end tomorrow. So I might not even just waste my money and my time and my efforts. Even with having a baby, I'm like, damn, I want to have a baby for my husband. He wants me to. So I want to, but then I'm like, I can't bring a baby into this world all fucked up like this. Shit. So much shit happening. I'm going to have to have my baby at home and don't tell nobody that the baby alive because they might try to give my baby a COVID vaccine or try to shoot the baby up or put some type of shit in my stomach. Some of my pregnancies, I didn't even go to the doctor. I'm like, you're not sticking me in my stomach with no medios. What's the Santesis thing? No, hell no. I'm like, I don't want all that. We back in the ancient time, they ain't go to no hospital. They stay their ass home. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, he has 3. He has 3 little kids too. Yes. Yeah, so I'll be like, it's a spell over there in Africa. Oh, congratulations. Well, are you happy about being pregnant though? You say you got the vaccine. I don't know, man. I can't do it. I don't believe in vaccinations. Like even with my kids have never had vaccines before. They'll put their ass out of school and be like, "Oh, your kid don't have no vaccination. They can't come back to school." I'll be like, "Well, fuck that. We gonna go to school at home." Shit, I'll teach them. I teach them everything they want to know because half the shit y'all was teaching they need to know anyway. It was just wasting their damn time. Kids come home and don't know how to wash no damn clothes. Don't know how to cook for themselves. Don't even know how to go to the store and purchase no groceries. This is the shit they should have been learning the whole time. But yet they learned about what happened when Martin Luther King said, I had a dream. Come on now. This shit is crazy. But for real, it's like they was just teaching them shit they ain't even know. So I was like, okay, so I don't like vaccines. I don't like nothing to have to do with the GOV. Nothing. I don't want nothing from it. See, when I was little, my mother told me a long time ago, and I used to think my mother was lying about shit. She said, my son came out normal. She said, but when he got that shot, that measles, mumps, and rubella, he just started acting different. And I remember I had chicken pox, and he had the measles, and I remember he catching the measles from me. And back then I don't know if y'all remember, but if y'all any of y'all from DC, y'all remember back in the day, back in the 80s, Charter Health was the ambulance. So if you had a Charter healthcare plan, you couldn't call 911. You had to call Charter Health, and they come pick you up and take you to the clinic, the urgent clinic. Um, so that was the plan for us to start going to the urgent clinic and not the hospital. So she called Charter Health, and they were supposed to come, and they never showed up. They did eventually show up, but they didn't show up for hours and hours later. By that time, he was going into convulsions. He had fever 105, and she was calling, telling him, y'all gotta come and get my baby. Somebody come and get my baby. My baby gonna die here. He's burning up. And after they took him to the hospital, like after that, it just seemed he seemed different. Then he started playing with toys, and he would take the toys and he would line the cars up together, and he wasn't talking, and he would just stay to himself. Duh 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 duh. And he wants something to drink. He point to the refrigerator. He just started doing weird stuff. And my mama said that shit came from the vaccines. And I was like, no, it didn't. This boy must have been retarded when he was born. And she was like, no, my son was not retarded. He was a normal baby. And we started going to taking him to all these different um like autism specialists companies, and seeing what's wrong with them. They running tests and stuff. So then they diagnosed them with autism. And my mother kept telling me. So now, my mother dead and gone now we learned that the vaccines causes autism. After all these years, fought the system and everything, telling them vaccines gave my son, when I got that measles, mumps, and rubella, and he had that fever after, that's what gave my son autism. They're like, no, it didn't. Nobody believed her. Yeah, nobody believed her. So, um, after that, when I grew up, I was like, I'm not doing them damn shots. I don't want no shot. And even if they try to give me a shot while I'm pregnant, that shoot that thing in my stomach, I'm like, I don't want that shit. They try to give me a hepatitis shot, I don't want that shit. Don't give me nothing. And what white doctor want to save your black baby? Let's be honest. Because that's the first thing they say. Oh, you got to have your vaccines up to date so nothing will happen to your kids. We don't want your babies to die. Really, you give a fuck about my black baby? For real? When y'all done put all this Planned Parenthood and all this shit trying to kill them from the jump, you really give a fuck about my black baby? No, they don't. You wish Kevin was sitting next to me. I don't. I don't. Stop. I rebuke that. I rebuke that one. I still got the crazy ass bird now, but Kevin, no, honey. No, you must have missed the live. You must have missed the real live. You must have missed the early live. We talked about it. We already discussed that. Go watch the replay, honey. I don't miss that at all. At all. Me and Kevin was cool. Like, we was cool on a buddy level, on my friend level. And I think it was more so because we grew up together. We knew each other's family. He knew my family. His mother was my godmother. My mother was his godmother. We got the same name. We birthday is a week apart. We was born in the same hospital. We had everything in common. We like the same rap group. We like the same color. This. It was like basically we was the same person. And I told him that because like he would always complain about, oh, when we broke up, you went and talked to niggas. And I was like, so what? When we broke up, what did you do? He was like, I was talking to bitches. I was like, so why you complaining about me? You just like me. And it's a song by T.I. and Jamie Foxx, I believe. It's called Just Like Me. Y'all go listen to that song. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everything I was doing, you was doing too. You just like me. We was looking in the mirror at each other. The same person. So we kept clashing. Yeah, we both Scorpios. Both Scorpios. So we kept clashing because we was the same person. So when you want to argue, I'm going to argue with you. When you want to fight, I'm going to fight with you. When you want to be angry and not talk to me for days, I'm going to be angry and not talk to you for days. Whatever you do, I can do better. So we was head to head every day. Do I still love him? I believe that I'll never stop loving him because I've been with him my whole life. That's all I knew. But as far as being with him, I'm glad that's over. I'm October 29th. Yeah, my Ghanaian husband will definitely balance me out. Yeah, so as as far as being with Kevin, um oh, we got some Scorpios. Romantically, no, I don't. Romantically, no. And now I have consummated my marriage. So I've had sex with my husband. So I can't go back to that. Like, I can't even think back to that because I know I don't belong to that. So it would be strange to try to think about him in a romantic way because I feel like I belong to my husband. I belong to somebody else. I wouldn't be able to do that to my husband. Hell no. Hell no. And like we real close. So he will feel that shit. He be like, was you doing something? I'm telling y'all that my husband is smart as fuck. It don't seem like he's a Ghanaian. It seems like he's American. He is so fucking smart. He know when like anything I do, he know it. He knows it. And then I be trying to pull fast with him. That shit don't work. And even if I like get mad at him for something he said, and I stopped talking to him a couple hours, he'll text me and be like, "You mad at me because what I said last night?" Fuck, you remember that? just little shit that I be like, damn, this nigga, he knows me very well and he watches everything. He knows everything. Okay, so I know y'all all want to know. I don't know how many men in the chat, but I know it's a lot of women in the chat. Y'all all want to know what the sex be like. I know y'all do. I know y'all do. Okay. So this is what I always heard because we had a conversation about this before when we did the radio show about I said I was gonna be on here for an hour, y'all. I think it's an hour and 17 minutes. Um Long stroke Kwame. Long stroke Marcus. Okay, so I know we had a conversation last time before me and Kevin's reported our divorce. We did a radio show about dating foreigners and having sex with foreigners and how it is. So, um, how is his name Marcus and he's a Ghanaian? I said the same thing. His name is Marcus Hanson. He doesn't even have an African name. I tell him every time I talk to him, I say, you are not an African. You are not. You are American. He was born in Ghana, raised in Ghana. That's all he know is Ghana. He speak all the languages there. 6 different languages. He is Ghanaian for real. And he has that accent. You hear him talking. And he stutters. Sometimes he stutters, and it sounds so sexy. Y'all ever heard somebody stutter and the shit sounds sexy? Because if he sound like it's part of his accent, like okay, you hear a foreigner talk and they trying to get out what they want to say to you in English. They kind of like stutter a little bit to get it out. So when he stutters, you don't notice that he stutters. I notice that he stutters, or when he's very upset about something, he stutters. Everybody said they hate stuttering. He said he hated. I love it. That shit sexy as hell. He be stuttering. I'm like, okay. I don't even interrupt him because I got a friend who husband stutters, and I be like, girl, tell me what the fuck he's trying to say. Don't let him talk no more. Just tell me what the fuck he's trying to say. Shh, don't say nothing. What he was trying to say. And she be like, why you do my husband like that? I be like, cause I can't do it. I be like, what are you saying? But my husband, when he stuttered, I be like, okay, I'm liking that. My fucking head wrap all fucked up. But fuck it, y'all. So I'm like, I'm liking that. Okay. Even trying to talk. I can't let y'all hear it because my voice notes is on my phone. Yeah, so I think it's so cute though. I be like, do it again. I be loving hearing him talk. Um, but the accent is nice. Yeah, his real name is Marcus. The story is getting sus like a suspect. You say this lady is sick. Why am I sick? Cause like I'm so real and so raw and so down to earth, and it's too much for you to take, honey. That's why I'm sick. No, okay. People hate your spirit when your spirit too real and it's too genuine and it's too much for them. Like I love you haters though. I love all my supporters and my haters because if without y'all I wouldn't be who I am. Y'all make me better. So at the end of the day, when you come on here and you think you gonna say something to me to down my spirit, look, I done been there, done that. Ain't nothing you can say that can hurt me. I done been hurt so many times it don't make no sense. Ain't nothing you can do to hurt me now. Nothing you can say to hurt me now, baby. I'm like two in cloud nine for you to fuck with me. Yeah. My story been sus. You said my story been sus from the jump and getting worse. Why is it sus though? Like, do you want to come on and talk to us? No, you can't come on this joint. This ain't live stream. But text and tell me why my story seems sus because the type of person I don't know you and I don't know if you follow me, but if you follow me and for those who do follow me can tell her anything I tell you I can back my shit up, no problem. But when I back my shit up, people get mad because people will say, oh, you sound like you lying. Like, okay, all my life when I tell stories I tell it from a different place. Like I give you excitement, I give you that reality TV like type shit with it. So people be like, you sound like you lying. I heard that all my life. You sound like you lying when you tell a story. So I gotta prove it to a motherfucker by showing them the proof that I'm not lying. I don't mind showing you the proof that I'm not lying. So like if you feel as though there's a certain thing that I could be lying about, tell me so I can prove it to you. I don't mind. I don't mind, but I want to know why you think that it's suspect. Yeah, people do hate the truth. I'm telling you, like that's why I have so many haters now because I keep it real and I tell the truth, and they be like, she talking too much. Yeah, so people be talking, girl, that shit don't make me none. How long have you and Kevin been really divorced? I filed for a divorce in 2018. I made it official in 2020. I stay with receipts. No problem. I will give you the receipt. I don't even give a fuck. Who is sincere? You said you answered me 4 times. No, I'm not letting nobody tell me different, but like she said, I seen the story seems sus, so I'm like, okay, I want to know why my new husband seems sus. You don't believe that I'm married? Is that what you're saying? Because I like to put it all out there on the table and be real about it. Like, tell me exactly what you're saying. Don't beat around the bush. Cam used to do that all the time. Beat around the bush. Man, stop beating around the damn bush and say what the hell you trying to say. Say what you trying to say. You don't trust my husband. Why you don't trust my husband though? Oh yeah, I seen her new video about her leaving Tanzania, and I was like, she should have been left because when she first got there, she went there with some Americans, and her and the Americans got into a fight. It was like two other girls. They got into a fight because the girls went out that night. She was saying that the girls was acting immature and they was acting like they wasn't trying to change and be African. So they had went out on the beach that night and got robbed. That was their first night there. So they end up leaving and going back to the US, and she ended up staying. I'd have left right with their ass. I'm like, y'all robbing niggas over here as soon as we get here, and I'm getting the hell up out of here. I wouldn't fucked around. Yeah, I remember that. So I was like, I'd have been left there, but I remember when she was telling me that she was going to leave because we talked to each other on Instagram, and she was telling me, and I'm like, you don't want to go to Ghana. Ghana is worse than that. So you don't believe that his name is Marcus. You believe that he's tricking me, and he's really not who he say he is. That's what you saying? Like I'm really married, like documented married to him. I got his passport. I got his ID. I got his driver's license. I got his permanent resident card. I know his family. Like I got his last name. So like what else you want me to do? I proved to myself who he say he is. Like that's his name. Like, what could we do about it? He got a little African name that he called himself, but his real legit name is Marcus Hanson. How much those rings cost on my finger? I don't buy none of my rings from the pawn shop. I got more than this. I got a lot of jewelry. I don't buy none of my shit from the pawn shop. I used to long time ago, but the pawn shop, Cash Pawn US, I think it's called Cash Pawn. I'm trying to say USA. Cash Pawn got so expensive with their jewelry that they cost more than the jewelry store. So I go to the jewelry store. I go to Ice Drip. Ice Drip is in Stonecrest Mall. I go to Ice Drip and buy most of my stuff, and it's another store that I went to too in Stonecrest Mall to buy some stuff. I just love jewelry. Got all types of jewelry, earrings, all types of shit. Yeah, I got grills in my mind, all types of shit. You said I talk too much. Well, what the fuck do you want me to do if you on my live? Do you want me to just sit here and don't say nothing, just type, be at work or something? Like you come on my live to hear me talk, and then you tell me I talk too much. Like, I guess you don't have a YouTube or you never been on TV. I'm an entertainer. That's what I do. I get paid to talk. What you want me to do? And you want me to censor my talk? And you want me to not curse? You want me to not talk about certain things? You want me to not talk about how dirty your country is? You want me to not put people D about what's going on? I'm crazy? Like, what do you want me to do? I don't understand you haters. Like, y'all come on here and y'all tell, like, oh, I was talking about the lady, y'all. So the lady said, I'm unsubscribing to you because I don't find your skit funny. I don't give a fuck. Unsubscribe, log off, hang yourself. Who cares? Like, what the hell you think because you unsubscribe to me that it's gonna change my life? I don't even know who you are. You don't even have a picture on your damn page. You have no subscribers, no nothing. And you think that I care that you're not gonna watch me anymore? You know how many people don't watch me? I don't care. That doesn't make me none. It doesn't. It's not gonna make my day. Not gonna make tomorrow. It's nothing to me. They just do that to me. Like they like to piss me off. Yes, I am so sincere. Like whatever you want to know. So let me go back. Go back. I love that little song that they be having. The Bag Family. Is that the Bag Family? Yeah, Bag Family got on their little intro thing. So let me go back because Marcus is gonna be calling me in a minute. He's gonna be wakey, eggs and bakey out this motherfucker. Yeah, they want to control my energy. They want to control my energy. I'm not asking for freedom, taking that shit. Fuck it. I'm not asking for to speak freely, permission to speak freely, please. Hell no, I'm taking it. Are you tired of the Bad Family? Always asking for donations and shit. I love them though. They are so sweet. They are so sweet, but it's so many people I would like to meet. You feel sorry for my husband? Do you know how much joy I bring to his life and how happy I have made him and what I can do for him and what I can do for his economy? You know, being a sister with some knowledge up here. Come on now, why would you feel sorry for him? Why? Like why? If anything, you should be happy for him. I be telling people like people be saying like people say stupid shit all the time, but I was thinking about when people be saying I talk to some women and I be like, why don't y'all go over to Africa and get you an African guy, marry him and help him out and shit like that. They be like, no, because I don't want to get no African nigga and he used me for the green card. And I be like, man, fuck that shit. If he used you for the green card, use his ass to get dual citizenship over there too. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. You doing something good for humanity. So if you do help this nigga out and shit don't happen right, so what? You don't own the country. Let him have a good life, decent life over in Africa and over here in America and going about your business. If it don't work, it don't work. If it do work, then hey, then that's good for you. But people look too deep at things and take shit so serious. And they just want to control. Everybody want to control everything. Everybody just need to be free and just be happy. Okay, so let me go back. I'm letting these people get on my nerves and stuff. They're trying to bring down my energy. They're trying to stop me from being great. Okay. Hanson is his last name. He's from Central Region, from Elmina. What's not good? You know what? No, I'm not going to do it. Okay. We'll go back to what I was saying. So it's a lot of you young ladies on here that want to know the sex, having sex with a foreigner and how it's different from having sex with an American. Okay. I heard a lot of things about when y'all remember that when we was doing that when we was doing that video about I think it was called like dating in Africa or something like that. Let the haters stay. They good for publicity. They good for ratings. Let them stay. Y'all, I'm about to do a reality show, but I'm gonna tell y'all about that later. I just got a network pick my my show up, y'all. I'm just so excited about it. But I'm gonna tell you about that later. Okay. So y'all, we was talking about dating over in Africa and how it was different from dating an American guy or whatever. And the girl came on in and was like, her husband was from Senegal and that he didn't use the same mouth that he prayed with to put on her vagina. So another lady came on and was like, oh, that's a damn lie because my husband does it all the time and does it very well. And so I was thinking like, damn, if they over there don't believe in eating, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be at the table because I can't deal with that. Well, if you can't eat it, I can't deal with it, you know? So I was kind of worried about that. And then I heard that foreigners, when they have sex real fast because it's not for love and passion and monogamy and intimacy. It's more so, let me get it done. It's business. And I'm going back to my, what the fuck I gotta do. So I was like, hold up. I ain't gonna be able to fuck with that because I like intimacy. I like the hugging, the kissing, the touching, the rubbing, and all that. I like face to face contact. I like all that. So I'm gonna want you to do this. And if you ain't with it, if you ain't down with it, I can't fuck with you. So that was like my first question. When I started talking to him, I'm like, hold up. First of all, I want to know, are you snacking? Because if you ain't snacking, I ain't packing. I had to go over there. So he was like, hell yeah, I do. I was like, okay, so we good. So then I was like, so I was always wondering how the sex was going to be because I'm like, if this nigga be pumping me all hard, putting cysts on my ovaries, I'm gonna be like, I can't deal, I can't do this no more. I don't want all this fast, and none of that shit. Nice and slow like Usher. So that's how I want it. So I was like, let's see what happens, you know. You get one time to fuck with me. One time. And then I'm through. You ain't gonna get no second time. So I was like, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So when I come over there, I'm gonna come early because we're gonna have to handle business first. First, we're gonna have to go get STD testing. So you better find one of them clinic houses or something to do some STD testing for both of us in person, face to face, because you ain't writing nothing on a piece of paper telling us if you did the STD test and it's negative. Hell no. I wanna see that shit. So I said we're gonna do that first, and then after that, we're gonna do it before we get married because I gotta test drive the shit first. I'm not jumping out there no more. I already jumped out there with Ghana the first time. I'm not fucking jumping out there on no more stuff until I test drive first. So let me test drive this shit and see how it is. So he was like, okay, I'm fine with all that. We can do that. So I was like, all right, and then we gonna do it, and then we'll take it from there and see what it's like. So when I get over there, we went to some little clinic and they did the little test, right? The little swab, and they put on a piece on a card. So if he would have showed me this, I wouldn't have believed him. So they put on a little card, negative. It was like a little, like a business card, and put negative. And then put on my card negative. So if he would have showed me just a regular negative business card, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. You think I'm stupid? I'm not falling for that okie doke. So I'm glad that we did do it how we did it. So so after that, it's time to test drive. We ain't wasting no more time. So we test drove. I test drove because I was the one that was concerned. I test drove, and then I was like, this nigga is doing it hard. Like they talk about. I said, don't fuck me like that. Fuck me like this in my Mega Stallion voice. So as soon as I told him that, he was like, okay, I get it. He caught on fast. I like that. It only took like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Slow down. Just gonna do it like this. And he did it right. I was like, okay, I can get used to this. So then after that, I ain't have to teach him nothing else. Everything fell in place. And I was like, okay. So all it is the fact that they not used to doing it like we used to doing it. Y'all know in the comments, B1, y'all know y'all want it slow. Nice and slow. No fucking up your ovaries. And that's why most of us got cysts and fibroids and shit. And we don't know where that shit come from. We trying to figure out when we go to the doctor, they talking about you got 10 cysts. You're like, how, Sway? What the fuck happened? Especially when you get up in age, you don't want all that. So, you know what I'm saying. They over there, they doing it all hard and shit like that. You gotta teach them. So they catch on fast, good for you. If they don't, might take a little bit of practice or whatever, but you gotta teach them, look, that's not how we do this here in America. So sometimes you gotta teach me your American ways. They teach you some African ways. Y'all get the drift. Y'all get the drift. So once I taught them, we was all good, and it was bomb. 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 It was good. So, long stroke. Marcus is putting some work. He is definitely putting in some work. Nice and slow. Yes. Just like Usher Raymond, honey. You remember when that song came up? We was like, yeah, that's how you supposed to do. Take that shit nice and slow. And I love the shivering. I love the fact that he opens doors and caters to me. And I feel like Usher had a song a long time ago that said, we're going to switch this thing back. You know that song? We're going to switch these roles or whatever. I like that because now I feel like I'm switching roles. I'm not the nigga no more. I can now be lady, be myself, and be treated like one. So he opening up doors, he carrying my bag for me, he pulling out chair, and I feel like I'm in a dream, a romantic dream. That's what I feel like. I keep you laughing. Oh yes, it's definitely important. I remember a long time ago. I wish I had the piece of paper. I had a piece of paper. It was a wheel, and in the wheel I put marriage, and around the wheel it's like a brainstorm type situation, and I put all the stuff that you need to balance a marriage, and I put it right next to Kevin on his side of the bed at his nightstand. I said, I need you to read that every day, because all that I need all that, and I'm not getting not one of those things, not one. I need all the intimacy, the monogamy. I need all the love, the respect, the cherishing, all that. I need that. And you can't give me that. You can't provide that for me. And he looked at it. Mm-hmm. I had that shit there for about a year. Taped it to the wall right over top of his nightstand. So, and he never did it. But this time it's like I didn't have to ask. I didn't even have to tell him I need this. He was like, I want to love you right. He told me he was going to take care of me. And then I was like, you going to take care of me. Because, like, like, our money is not like their money. So if they get paid 1,200 CDs, 1,200 CDs ain't shit to us. So I'm like, you going to take care of me? What do you mean? So I thought he was talking about money. He was like, well, I'm talking about more than money. I'm talking about the love, the honor, and the cherishing, the respect, and the making sure that you're healthy, making sure that you're right. And I was like, well, damn, I never even thought that far. I thought I was good, and I was holding my own. So, but for him to give me all that, it equates to more than money. And I be telling people too, like people will look at them like they like guys over there is some shit because they broke or they don't have money. You can't look at a man because of what he got in his pocket. You gotta look at his heart. It's more to it money. Like he can get a job, he can lose money. You never know. Money shouldn't be in the equation. And I learned that, dealing with this situation, money is not even the issue. If you don't have it, I have it. We can work it out, or I can I can give it to you. Shit, I can pass my training on to you and get you as more money than I got. So we can do it like that. It's not about money. It's about your spirit, your heart. Yes, I found love and desires of my heart, and it feels so good. Yeah, you can't buy love. Definitely, that is so true. So the money don't mean shit. It's if a nigga have all the money in the world, and most of the time, when the guys have all the money, they treat you like shit because they got it like that. You gotta think about how you are when you got money. Like if you got a whole bunch of money, and you go into a store and you want to buy a TV and a radio and you want to buy them shoes and you want to buy these clothes, you can be like, look, give me that radio, give me that TV. I want this. I want that sign. I want that a fan. I want this, that, and the third. And you want it now because you got money. Your money gonna speak for itself. So you be like, look, I need all this shit now. Rack this shit up. Hurry up, pack it up, put it in the bag. Let me go because I got the money to do that. But if you don't have money, you're gonna be a little mellow and you're gonna be like, I might want a TV, you know. Or buy the ceiling fan or something like that. So that's the way that men treat us. Oh, that's how it's supposed to be. So that's the way the men treat us when they got money. They treat us like shit. They're like, girl, do you know I can have 10 bad bitches in a condo, and you talking shit, I can go. Like, they be ready to roll out on you. They like, look, I got the Porsche outside. I'll leave your ass and come back later. No problem. So I'd rather have a nigga that ain't got too much, that got some humility, before I have a nigga who got too much and don't have none and be like, look, you can go. So so we working it out. We working it, definitely working it out. Y'all been on here for an hour and 44 minutes. Oh, yeah, you're right. Let me tell you. So Marcus texted me the other day, and he says that I was in the hospital. He's sick. He had to go to the hospital, and he said I was at the hospital, and this guy said, "Are you KK Squad husband?" And he said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, you better watch yourself because we don't like her over here." I was like, "No, this nigga dead. Come for him like that." I said, "Was you scared, Marcus?" He said, "No, I wasn't scared." I said, "Next time somebody asks you, are you KK Squad husband, say no." He said, "I'm not denying my wife. Hell no." The nigga want to do something. He feeling froggy. He can jump. KK Squad is a brand. So basically, that's a clothing line. It's a radio station. I made it a business. So I'm still rocking it. Y'all still know me as KK Squad, even though the other K is missing. It don't matter. I'm still gonna rock my brand because I built it. Like, if you notice, Kevin didn't come into the scene until after. So I was always doing this whole thing. So by myself. So I'm still making it do what it do. So I still wear it. Marcus don't have a problem with it. He understands. He knows. He knows that, like, that's how he met me. If it wasn't for K and K Squad, we wouldn't have met. Cause Go Black to Africa wouldn't have put me on the show. You know how it go. So it's okay. Yeah. So mm, making money business classes. Somebody asked me about business classes today. I can do some business classes. I can come up with something. What I used to do before I left and went to Africa, I used to do nursing classes. I used to teach phlebotomy, EKG, CPR, first aid, AED. So I used to do that, and then COVID hit, and it kind of like messed everybody up because nobody was coming to class anymore. So I was like, let me just close this business down and go to Africa. I closed all 7 of my businesses down when I went to Africa. So over there, I was kind of like, damn, what am I going to do now? I don't know what to do because there's no money. I'm like, and then I'd be kind of scared to invest. It's definitely, you have to definitely retrain your brain, retrain the mind when you go over there, because I'm still stuck in America's concept. So I'm used to making money. So if you tell me, all right, open up this grocery store, and the grocery store is going to bring you, uh, let's say the grocery store is going to bring you $50,000 a month, US dollars a month. I'm gonna be like, shit, I open up a grocery store in America, I can make $1 million in half a month. And you telling me you gonna bring me 50,000? But so you gotta think, okay, it's not much money over here, so you're not gonna get as much. And it was a guy from Connecticut, and he opened up a restaurant. And I was like, well, how much money you making? Like, is it good money? Was you making more in America? So of course I'm making more in America, but I can maintain with what I got here. So people are maintaining there with what they got. So if they only making $1,000 a month, they make it do what it do. They make it work. I'm just like, I just can't do it. Like I can't, not yet. I don't know. I just can't get jiggy with this shit. Cause um I like being able to do what I want, when I want, and how I want. So if I say, all right, I want to go buy me 25 African outfits today, I want to be able to go buy without penny pinching and trying to figure out if I'm going to have enough money to last me a whole month until I get more. I don't know how they maintain it over there, y'all. Y'all need to start asking some of them questions in the comments when y'all talking to YouTubers. how you making money? How you surviving? How are you able to go from one country to the other? That shit is expensive. That's my goal. But you know, I know Ghanaians know how to manage their money. They do. Because Marcus manages money very good. Because I told Marcus, I said, okay, look, we're gonna come up with a plan about our wedding. Our wedding should be no more than $10,000, and our wedding was only $3,000. So he knows how to manage it. I don't, because I'm like, look, I want this, 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 this. I got a 501c3. Not 501c3. It's over there. It's not a 501c3. I got a 501c3 here. Yeah, I have both over there. That NGO over there. That's what. Okay, so Ghanaians are waking up, y'all, because they starting to blow up my phone. Saying I ask for some money and shit. So, yeah. So I got an NGO over there. They ain't gonna make me no money there. Oh, 24 years, that's so beautiful. I wish I could have had that. Like, I wanted that so bad because when I was growing up, everybody who was getting married, even my family, was getting married. Everybody was divorced and gone on, moved on to their second. I was like, I'm still holding on to this shit. I'm still holding on. I was at 18 years. You gotta remember, I got married when I was a teenager. So I'm like, I'm still holding on to this shit. Then I was like, come on now. I was like, soon I'll be sick and dying. I need to at least be happy before I die. Come on now. Give me some roses while I can still smell them. I need some roses while I can still smell them. So that's all I wanted. I already been through hell. I just want to see what heaven be like. Yeah, those YouTubers always do that, but you gotta think about something. When the YouTubers do that, it's because they make money for one off of YouTube. For two, they can make money off of you. So if you come over there and they say, "I love you too, Odash." So if you come over there, why is he texting me on my phone? Um, So if you come over there and you spend money with them by doing a tour or they helping you find housing or something like that, that's their bread and butter. That's how they making money. They gotta get it from the US. Where else they gonna get it from? They can't get it from over there. So they gotta get it from y'all. So the thing is to lie to y'all and tell y'all how good Africa is. Mm-hmm. So that's how they got to do it. So yeah, they still lying. But a lot of people I'm seeing is saying, look, fix the country. Like, this shit is messed up because they know it is. They know how messed up it is. It's so bad. It's so bad. They were like, fix this shit. But I ain't about to tell y'all to go over there and turn up and have fun. I'm gonna tell y'all, look, when y'all go over there, make sure you take plenty of money. If you ain't rich, that shit gonna eat you up. You ain't gonna be able to hang with the rich people if you ain't got no money. Now they got people over there, millionaires over there, that only hang with millionaires and they be on private islands. You're not gonna be able to mingle with them and see them. You might see somebody that almost there, because it's a huge gap. You either poor or you rich, no in between. So you might see somebody that's almost rich. They up there, but and you might get to see them driving past or whatever. I remember I seen Shatta Wally driving past and the Lord, Shatta. He just spoke to him and kept it moving. But they not fucking with the locals. They not fucking with y'all. They not gonna be chilling in the hood. They gonna be on a private island somewhere. So you ain't gonna even be able to see them. You know, get to them. So it's a lot. It's a lot to think about before you go there. A lot. But y'all, we did a lot of talking. Any more questions and answers before I get off of here? Because I'm telling y'all, Marcus gonna be calling me in a few minutes, blowing up my phone. They starting to call already, so I know they waking up. I don't know what time it is, but I know they waking up over there. So y'all let me know if there's any more questions before I leave here. You said it's about as high as it is. Yeah, the rent is so bad, so bad. The children are good. I don't drink coffee or use eye drops. If you talking to me, oh, 7 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, some are mega rich, man. Them houses, ooh. I remember when I was looking for a house, I was just wanting a regular. I said I was gonna settle for less than what I had. I said just give me a 4 bedroom. They talking about 700,000. I said for what? They don't have nobody to control it. You know how in America you got the comps. So in the neighborhood, if the houses you look for the same price, the same size house in that neighborhood that's sold within the last couple months, so you can compare it. They don't have nobody doing comps. They don't have nobody doing inspection to make sure the house is suitable to be lived in and sold and stuff like that. So a dude can build him a raggedy house and he can sell it for 700,000 if he wants to, because that's what he wants to do. There's nobody saying, "Oh, you know that house can't sell for 700,000 because the one next door just sold for 200." No, they sell for what they want. So when they hear America come through, they like, "Hey, it's $1 million." Like, what the fuck? Housing prices in America are going up. Inflation. We are about to go into a market crash. Come October, November, all those houses that everybody was buying that was only staying on the market for 1 or 2 days, they about to lose them. You know, stuff about to get real bad. It's about to get real bad. That happens. You know, I remember when we first got the first stimulus. I think that was in 2008. 2008, I called the IRS. I said, I didn't get my stimulus. And they sent me another check. And as soon as that stimulus had came through, the market had crashed. Everybody was losing their house. That shit about to happen again. You better know it. You see all the milk and the eggs going up, all the food going up. Yeah, it's getting more expensive, but I still feel like, yeah, COVID is making it worse. I still feel like I can make it here more than I can make it in Africa. I guess because I know here, I know what to do. No, I will not eventually move to Africa. Um, when I talked to my husband about it, he does not want to be in Ghana at all. He hates it. Um, he says if I have to be, he said I wouldn't move to another African country. I would just stay in my own country from being Africa. So the only place I will probably move to is Dubai or Qatar. And Qatar is the richest country in the world, so you know that's gonna be expensive as hell. They 2 bedroom almost $2,000 a month. But what do I do to support my kids? I'm a hustler, baby. You know who I am. You know where I go. That's what I do. I hustle. You know, so I got plenty of little jobs that I do. Like I could teach you how to make money out of no money. I just do all types of little hustles. Yes, all types of little stuff. My kids don't lack, that's for sure. I'm American spoiled too. And then they be trying to make you feel like shit because you want better. Like they said, "Oh, y'all want to stay over there in Babylon. Y'all want to stay in America, KKK, and Erica, and all this stuff." And you like, well, damn, I've been here all my life. I feel I'm used to certain stuff. I'm used to having hot water. I'm used to having electricity. I'm used to being able to go out in the middle of the night to QT and give me some juice or give me a drink or whatever I want. I'm used to being able to go to the club whenever I feel like it. I'm used to being able to go to restaurants and have free refills. Ain't none of that shit happening over there. So why settle for less when I can settle for the best? I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna lose all my conveniences for what? To say I'm black? Come on now. Like, what are we doing this for? Why are we going over there and we settling for less than what we had in America? For what? And then they'll say, okay, because the police is killing people over here. They're killing black people, and we get it. We get all the government shit. But this government That government ain't as good as this government. At least with them, they trying to stimulate the economy, so they giving us some pocket change. They not giving their citizens shit. The only thing that I heard they gave them is during COVID, they had like 2,000 meals. It was like some food and friends type shit. They had a little meal, maybe like some, you know, two vegetables and a meat, and they threw it out to the people and told them to catch it. They threw it out to them, and that's what they gave them to give back to the economy when COVID hit. So we got stimulus checks, we got loans, we got all this, that, and the third that our government gave us. But their government gave them a food, a tray of food, and told them to go about their business. And like that's what we want to be. So and this is the same government that's cutting their electricity off, the same government that's cutting their water off for hours at a time because they want to save energy. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why are we doing this? Let me know. Let me know. And then they'll say about the police. We get it that we getting killed by police, but at the same time, they getting killed by their own police. So, would you rather get killed by a white nigga that don't like you or a black nigga that should be with you that don't like you? Like, come on now. They don't talk about that, though. Shh. You don't air out dirty laundry out on the street. So they don't talk about that. So you won't see that on the news. The reason why everybody know our business because we got media and media put it out there and blast it for the world to see that niggas is getting killed over here. But nobody's putting on the news that niggas is getting killed in Africa left and right all day, every day. Police is killing niggas in Africa. Police is locking niggas up because you paid them to. Like nobody talks about this shit. A real person like me to come on and be like, look, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna hip y'all to some shit. That's because I really care about my people. It's not that I want to talk about them and make them feel less than or make them feel like their country is some shit. But I want to help y'all out so y'all know what y'all getting yourself into before y'all go over there. Cause like I was talking to a girl over there and she was telling me all the shit that was happening, but she's like, but I love it. I ain't going back to Babylon. I'm not going back there. I love it here. I'm like, you just told me like 100 fucked up things, and you still in that same mouth say, I love it here. What is it to love? Like it's a beautiful country. So America beautiful too. Shit, we got Miami, we got Myrtle Beach, we got Savannah. If you want to talk about beaches, if you want to talk about California, Hollywood Hills, you want to talk about beauty, fuck, look at all the black celebrities in Atlanta that's making a name for themselves. You know, all the movies that's coming out there. You know, so we got beautiful shit too. So what are we talking about? Yeah, so why is we sitting here subjecting ourselves to not having shit to say we black? We can be black here in America and have some nice shit too. The visa processing time is so bad right now. So like they 2 years behind. They still talking about 2 years. I got a friend that got married 2018. 18. And she got a lawyer. She still ain't get her visa yet. She got married over there. She still ain't get the visa yet. She can complain no more. I'm like, I'm just new. I only been married for a month. So y'all been married. These girls been married 3-4 years. I'm like, damn. I feel bad. I said, shit, I can't complain. It's only been a month for me. I can't be without like what it should be like is that if you get married to somebody over there, they should be able to come over here because they're your spouse. They should be able to come over here. Y'all apply for the green card while they over here and y'all together while y'all wait. That makes more sense than have them over there in their country and you over here in your country and y'all waiting for some paperwork. Just let them be together and just wait for the paperwork. If the nigga don't never get his paperwork, he can't get his green card. He can't work. He can't make no money. Can't get his social security. Can't get no driver's license and tough titties. But at least let them be together. It don't make sense to me. What this girl just say? Y'all be having me. Tell the truth. Let's not be fake. Who are you talking to? No, I won't stay in Ghana for no 6 months. I'll go somewhere else. I went to Canada before. Canada was just like Atlanta. It was cold as hell. It was cold. I think it was snowing. It was raining too. Shit, it was real bad. I had went there to do a TV show. My son used to be on a cartoon with Steve Harvey. Had came out with a cartoon called The Big Fun Crafty Show. He used to be on that show, and we had to film that in Canada. That was the first country. Yep, that was the first country I went to. Reason why I got my passport. I can't do this. This thing, this shit's stupid. Y'all know I be trying to do some shit. Yeah, I heard Canada was expensive too, but they had free healthcare. Canada, I don't know. I don't know what would be a nice country to go to. I really don't even know. Nothing seems better than America right now. Oh, how Ghana so okay, yeah, the Ashanti tribes slaves, sold us into slavery. Yeah, we talk about that all the time. So many people talk about it. So many YouTubers that talk about the slavery shit. I'm just past that. I remember when I went over there. I don't know if you've been over there yet, but I remember when I went over there and I seen the conditions of the country. And I said the craziest thing, and everybody was looking at me like I was stupid. I said, well, damn, I'm glad my ancestors were sold into slavery. Because had I lived over there and was born over there, I'd have done killed myself. I wouldn't be here right now. Because I wouldn't be able to handle it. But sometimes you got to think about it. You can't miss what you never had. So they really don't even know what living is like. And I tell my husband that all the time. I can't wait till you really see what living is like. Like you never been on a roller coaster before. You never been able to ride. Uh, oh shit! What is going on? This thing just came on and off. I don't know what the hell. The internet getting crazy right now. It went off and it said reconnect later. Someone, YouTube must didn't like something I said that. I must have said something bad. Ooh, I was buffering, but my shit was off. Yeah, America doesn't benefit black people. We need to dig deeper than the surface though. Because we talk about how America doesn't benefit us, it's not for us, we built this country for them. We get it. But over in Africa, who the hell are they building the country for? Because all the African countries, I done heard people talk about Africans don't own shit. You gotta think about that shit. That shit is deep. When you look at the big chain stores that's over in Ghana, what is that store called? Start with an M. I forgot the name of it. But you got all those big stores, grocery stores and stuff like that, all the chains. None of them are owned by Ghanaians. All of them are owned by the Lebanese and Chinese. So it seems like Africa is building the country for other races too. So it's like there's no place for us. It's Malcolm. There you go. You on it, honey. Yeah, that's not owned by a Ghanaian. So you got all these stores, these big chain stores over there. None of them are owned by Ghanaians. So who is Ghana building the country for? Because when I go, I see all these Ghanaians working, 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 building, building, building all day, every day, but they're not building it for themselves. So at the end of the day, Africa, put my chat on slow, sister. Arabs and all that. So at the end of the day, where do we fit in at? You said investigation. Oh, I'm kind of lost. I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay, y'all getting into some discussions here. Oh, put it on slow so I can read my message. I don't know if that's an option because I'm on a cell phone. I have too many. Shit, here you could change the little lighting. See right there. Yeah. Look like I'm in a photo shoot and shit. But you got too many options here. You can turn it around and yeah, I ain't fucking with it. Mm-hmm. No, I don't. No, I don't have no perfect teeth. I wish I did. I had braces like three, two times, and I'd be like, I'm taking it off. I don't want it no more. I'd be like, I'm getting rid of these things. They hurt so damn bad. But I'm gonna tell you, I got my teeth when I was in Ghana. I had a vampire looking teeth, canine like teeth on this side. I got them to build it up for me and make them straight and make them look like regular teeth. And they charged me. I ended up paying like I got my teeth clean, teeth whitening, and the build up. I paid $80 for it. So yeah, save y'all a headache and save y'all money from going over there and thinking something it is, but it ain't. But I was so much expectations because people on YouTube and they're telling you, oh, you're gonna love the country and I'm moving in and it's so nice. And I was in all those groups and I was doing all of my little research and shit, and everybody talking about how good in Africa is that. So I went over to thinking that I was going to live my best life. I'm telling everybody, girl, I'm going to Africa. I'm going to live my best life. I'm about to be living on the beach. I'm about to get me a beach house. I'm about to build me a house for like $20,000. It's going to be the. Stop it. Yeah, it's going to be my experience in that area. But everybody I talk to though, like damn, I talk to people in other countries. So I talk to people in Kenya. I talk to people in Burkina Faso, Tanzania. I got a friend that just moved to Tanzania, probably a couple months ago, right after I moved to Ghana. You know, so I got friends everywhere, and they telling me the same shit. Like what the hell? Nigeria, Sierra Leone. I speak their language, Mandi. I speak Mandi. So it's like I got friends everywhere, and they telling me, man, this shit fucked up. Our Kathy, she was over there saying how good the country was, and now she telling you that shit fucked up. They ain't got no infrastructure. The people dumb and don't know what the hell's going on, and everything is dirty, and they ain't got stores, and the house is fucked up. And I'm like, damn, you would have told us that the first time. I'm trying to tell you. Good night, honey. Thank you. Much love. Yeah, she like she telling it now. But what happened to before when we was all juiced up and ready to go, and we thought it was all too goody? I moved my whole house over there. I was like, I'm moving everything. I'm getting my cars. I done paid my damn 2020 off. Like I'm moving my car over there. I'm doing this, and I'm gonna live my best life. I told Kevin before, I said, I'm gonna leave your ass. I'm going to Africa to live my best life. And I go over there. Fuck did I get myself into? The moment I got off the plane, I was like, I'm sorry, y'all. My kids was like, we ain't trying to hear that. We trying to get back on that. Like, I'm so sorry. I did. This thing don't make no sense. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me see something. My daughter was trying to text me. Okay. Somebody say something. I'll go black. Oh shit! I can't get it together. Yeah, he went back to the U.S. too. Yeah, I like him because he done been around. I'm buffering again. That maybe it's time for me to go, y'all. Good night. I hope to come back soon. I love y'all. Peace, love, and prosperity. And I'm gonna put my video up of my wedding tomorrow. So make sure y'all go follow me on the Hansons YouTube channel so y'all can see the wedding video for those naysayers and for those people who don't believe that it happened. So I can go ahead and get that done. And, I love you guys. So I'll see y'all later.